Dude, I literally clicked the mic. I remember clicking the mic. Anyways, how are you guys doing? We'll try that again. Yo, welcome back to another stream. That was a big lightning strike. What I was trying to say was that it's been a long week, and because of this long week, I just haven't streamed at all. I was either playing on the flight sim and doing my thing, or I would, you know, just come home and play some tennis or something. So I never actually got on to stream. So we're doing that today, man. Again, I'm sorry for being gone. I was just enjoying my time off and hanging out, flying in the sim by myself with some friends, or doing stuff in real life. So we're back today. We're gonna be doing a quick little stream tonight, and then hopefully tomorrow, like I said, I could get a GA stream put out like I wanted to do today. But we're gonna be trying out the updated Citation. They updated this, I think, Friday or something. So we're gonna be taking a look at the new update. We're also gonna be trying out Rex Atmos Core for 2024. I'm one of the people that said you don't really need it for 2024. So we're gonna see if today changes my mind. I have messed around with a few profiles, and honestly, it's already kind of changed my mind. I think it does look really, really good still in 24, but we'll take a look at it. But we're gonna be flying the Citation from Boca Raton over to Nassau, and then from Nassau we'll fly over to Key Largo, which is the 07 FA airport, which is the little country club that has that little tiny strip that they call a runway. So we're gonna be flying over there. That'll be the second leg. Two good little flights today. And yeah, we'll just catch up with everybody, man. Again, I know I've been gone for a while, but I just literally didn't feel like streaming. Simple as that. What's up though, Aiden? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing? Mr. Ks'H's now. How you doing, Ks'H? Whoosh is now. So he's coming in with the good screenshot for us today, so I do appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Whoosh. Mr. Takeoff Time's now. What's up, Takeoff Time? Appreciate you stopping in. Verum says, hello everyone. In here to inform you to respect the owl and you will receive a free cookie. What's with the respect the owl thing? I'll never get it. But okay. Mr. VSeth coming in with the Owls fan club membership. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, VSeth. Hawks is in the house as well. What's up, Hawks? Appreciate you stopping in. Dan the man's in the house as well. What's up, Dan? How you doing this evening? Calvin's in the house as well. What's going on, Calvin? Appreciate you stopping in. Mr. Richard in the house. What's up, Richard? Appreciate you stopping in as well. Mr. Oliver in the house as well, saying Los Angeles Dodgers win against the Diamondbacks. I don't watch sports. I'm guessing you're happy about that. Let's go. What did I miss? Mr. Hawks is in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Nave's in the house. What's up, Nave? How you doing this evening? VSeth coming in with 23 months. I was about to say, you're almost at 2 years. That's actually crazy, dude. I appreciate that, VSeth. Thank you for the 23 months and also renewing your membership just now. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I literally hit the mic, but I think I pressed like the wrong part of it, because I literally reached over and said, oh, I didn't unmute my mic, and I pressed it, and I think I just missed the button. But yeah, thank y'all for telling me the mic is muted. I seem to do that every freaking stream now. It's crazy. What's up, that aviation guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Mr. 971's in the house as always. How you been? Varum's in the house. What's up, Varum? Appreciate you stopping in. Jan says 10 streams next week or we unsubscribe. We're gonna try to do, I'll try to do one tomorrow and then maybe one by Thursday or Friday. We'll see. It's just like, I won't lie to you, like I thought I could really push out a lot of streams throughout the weekdays, even going to school, but my social battery when I get home just dead, and I'm like, do I really want to talk for 5 hours? No. So I just didn't stream. That's really what it was the whole week. So I'm sorry. We'll try to do better. What's up though, Richard? Appreciate you stopping in. I am too, dude. Gonna have a nice long weekend. Mr. Jaden's in the house. What's up, Jaden? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing? Mr. James Weber's in the house as well. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in. As ours is always, respect the owl and treat the owl with respect. Sure, we'll go with that. Aviation Edits. What's up, man? My 8 gigabytes of VRAM is getting maxed out so quickly. What should I do? Are you playing 2020 or 2024? What sim are you running? Boeing Aviation's in the house. What's up, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing? Mr. Sean's in the house. How you doing, Sean? You also got Mr. Oliver in the house. Says, sorry, Diamondback fans, but we had to win against you guys today. How did you get the name Owls? Nave, I had pictures. I don't understand. Why is there an American Airlines A320? Anyways, I had pictures of owls that were in my room that I had painted at this painting camp. And I wanted a username. So I saw the painting, said it's going to be Owls, but instead of an S, make it a Z, because that was the cool thing to do back when I was playing Fortnite. You either added X's to your name or you added Z's. So that's where I got Owls from. What's up, Engine 2 Fail? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing? Chrissy says, wait, did I actually? Are you just so... No shot you found my YouTube channel off of my username in Fortnite. Are you... Did I actually? If that's actually true, that's hilarious, bro. Well, what's up, Crispy? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing? I went in the A350 cockpit from Charlotte to Munich, and it's honestly not as big as it looks. The screens are huge. Though, really? It's not that big of a cockpit? That's surprising. What's up, Stuart? How you doing, Mr. Titus? Appreciate you stopping in. Auto FPS working for you? Yeah, I finally started using it, so we are going to be using Auto FPS today. So my base terrain level of detail is 110, objects 110, and then as we get higher, it goes up to 300. So when we take off today and we look at, you know, the view, it should look pretty good. I tested it out earlier, so it should look a lot better than it used to. It was really mushy earlier. Air Force Proud 95 posted, and Alice streaming. It's gonna be goated night. There you go, man. But anyways, let's go and hop into this airplane. Like I said, if you guys want to join, I will say I recommend either join the second flight we're doing, because again, we're heading over to Key Largo 07FA, which will be a lot of fun with a bunch of little Cessnas and stuff flying around, just Citation, Cessnas, King Airs, all flying into that little airport that's uncontrolled. So it should be fun. Again, we're going to see if you could still fly in the sim. I haven't done a complete flight in a few days, nor have I flown this plane in a few weeks. So yeah, let's see what we're doing. Again, if you haven't already, hit that like button. We're already at 25 likes. And yeah, let's walk up into this thing, man. Open up my door. And while we're out here as well, let's go and just remove our cover. We'll get rid of this as well, my pitot covers. And yeah, it's not looking that nice outside today, by the way. Hold on, look at what we have on the tablet for tonight. We're like right in the heart of it right now too. It's gonna be great. Oh god, we're gonna have to land into Key Largo like this too. I just thought about that. Oh well, we'll make it work. What's up, Flight Sim Gaming? How you doing, man? You also gotta tell me what settings you're using for Atmos, dude. It's looking really, really nice for you, man. All right, let's hop on in. Sweet. We're in the Citation. Let's go slide over here. I'm going to reset my tab to get into my position that I like it to be in. Let's go ahead and go weights. And then let's go and import my weight from SimBrief. And it should have loaded it correctly. We'll double check though. It says our total fuel is going to be 4193. That's fine. That's fine. Payload says 1800. That's good. And ZFW 24281. Sweet. So I'm believing all that. Let's go and apply it. Sweet, we are applied. Let's go back home and we'll get everything ready to go. Now let's go and go to ground services. We'll go and get our ground power online and we'll slide down here. And first, you know what I'm going to do? Let's open this door so we can act like you kind of got in here somehow. Oh, my people are already in here. Oh well. Oops. All right, we'll slide over here. And again, I don't really remember the complete flow for this airplane, but we're just going to make it work. So we're going to go standby power to test. It's green. We'll turn it on. Let's go ahead and get our emergency exit lights to the arm position as well. And then we'll go ahead and, I don't know why my avionics power is already on. That's kind of weird. We'll get the external power online, which is looking good to me. And we'll go ahead and get bats 1 and 2 coming online. And what I'm going to do now is we'll slide over here. Actually, we'll wait for the APU. We don't want to be burning too much fuel. So we'll go ahead and just get our avionics on, our ECAS, and we'll set everything up that way. We'll slide back here. Let's go and get my IRSs in the align position. And then I'm also going to slide over here and we'll get some nav lights going here so we have the ground crew know we got power on the airplane. Slide over here. Let's get a little bit of floodlight going. And I'm going to turn the screen down a little bit as well because these are brights with the weather conditions we got outside. Let's get this one down a little bit. Actually, I forgot where this one was. It's up here, right? There it is. We'll turn this one down. We'll turn this bad boy down as well, which is over here. And good. That's fine for me. We'll slide over here. Let's go position initialization. Let's go ahead and load our GPS 1. That's good. We'll go flight plan. And then we'll go ahead and do, I think it was, we could go back to the menu page. So we'll go to nav, SimBrief, flight plan and recall. And flight plans in. Sweet. We're going to go departure. And for today, we're planning for runway 23. The winds are 270 at 8, so yeah, 23 works. We're climbing on the, I don't think we have a SID, but it's direct terps after. So I'm going to assume we're on the terps too. And then we're going to be on new transitions today. That's good for me. Sweet. Let's activate that. We'll go perf in it. Let's go and go next page. And next page. Next page. Let's go and sync our EFB. Confirm. And we'll go next page. Takeoff. And we'll get some numbers thrown in here. So we're going to do our outside temperature. I have 26. So we'll put 26 degrees Celsius in there. Altimeter is 29904, so we'll slash and go 29904. Oops. Again, I low-key forgot how to fly this airplane, so we're gonna have to learn this again. 29904. 29.94. Is that gonna work? There we go. All right, that's set. 16's fine. We'll go next page. And next page, we use flaps. Is it 5 or 15 usually? We'll just leave it at 15. And then anti-ice will be off for today. We're going to confirm it. We'll go next page. And I'm going to actually get my winds in because I don't think I did that the first time. So while we're doing that, we'll hop outside and try to do some GSX boarding and see if that's going to actually work with it. Ooh, that's loud. See if that's going to actually work with us today, because it was working like 5 minutes ago, and then now GSX is just tweaking right now. So we'll see. There's an ATP Learjet apparently. Is there actually? Oh, no, Lord. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to restart Q-Town, see if it lets me do it. What's up, Wes? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. James, it's just an overlay on a OBS. So basically, it's just a PNG tablet that I have. And then I put in a overlay of the screen share of my other monitor, which has Volant on it. So that's all it is. What's up, Fozzie? How you doing, my guy? Reed's in the house as well. What's up, Reed? Hopefully your cross country went well. Appreciate you stopping in. I also had no internet on a 9.5-hour flight from Munich to Charlotte. You had no internet, but I mean, at least you had like I would assume you had like some entertainment though on the screens. No. You're in 2024. That's probably why. If you're in 2024, it's very VRAM heavy, so that's probably why all of your 8 gigabytes is getting completely used. I've heard. Don't spend 20 minutes on FMC last time. We won't, Nazar. I was trying to get GSX boarding for you guys, but GSX is like literally not working with me right now. I honestly don't know what's wrong with it. If we can't get this to work, we'll just set up the airplane and leave, but it'll be kind of cool to do something GSX related. What settings are you using for Atmos? Tiago, I'm still trying to figure out which ones I like. Right now I'm using the, what's his name? Let's actually see. I'm using AB. So I'm using the AB Atmos set. I'm not using an Enviro set, and I did not choose a weather set just yet. Only because I don't really know the really good ones to use yet. So you guys will probably have to, if you do have it, let me know which ones you guys are using so I could try to test it out. Right now it's just the AB Enviro, or AB Atmos setting. What's up, RC? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Hey, there you go, Nate. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad I could fly to your hometown. Finally uninstalled GSX. My life is better without it. Dude, GSX never doesn't really work for me. But like right now, it's the first time I've had it like genuinely just not work. Like I've restarted the QTEL like 6 times and it's just not loading. So, oh well. We'll just set up the plane and go in that case. However, I do want to get some, is this the flood? Trying to find, I honestly forgot where my floodlights are in this airplane because it's like mad dark right here, but that's okay. All right, anyways, let me double check what we had set up here just because I feel like I went through this a little too fast because I haven't flown this plane in a while. So yeah, here we go. Our flight level today is going to be 310 we're cruising at. So we'll put FL. Flight, if I can find the F, flight level 310. We'll get that thrown in. Good. And our ISO deviation today is going to be plus 14. So we're going to do plus 14. We get that thrown in. Let's go next page. After that, we already synced it with the EFP, so that's good. We'll confirm it. That's all fine. We don't need to mess with anything there. That's good. We'll go take off. Runway 23. We got 26 degrees Celsius set for outside. 29904. There's my winds that I didn't put in. There we go. 270 at 08. We'll get that set. Sweet. Okay, next page. It's going to be, I would say it's a wet runway. It's not really raining in the sim, but for IRO weather purposes, we'll just say wet. Density altitude's 1300, which isn't terrible. Anti-ice going to be off. Flaps 15. We'll confirm it. And there we go. Now we have a 6-knot head, 5-knot cross, and V2's 129. Sweet. I'm going to slide over here. Let's go ahead and turn the master online. Let's get that generator reset and we'll start up the APU. Sweet. APU's coming alive now, man. Mr. Classy for 20 months as well, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my guy. I appreciate your 20 months. He says, yo, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. What did I miss? Give you a good Delta 737-900ER route to do. I'm not gonna lie, Vam. I think you've asked me that like 9 times, bro. I don't really have any more for you, dude. You're just gonna have to check flight radar 24, man. What's up, RC? If I didn't say hi already. Do you think it's realistic enough to do a 321 LR and a Delta 321 CEO route? I don't have an actual 321 by Phoenix and you want to fly the 100-year livery? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters. As long as you're not flying like a 747 on a route that's operated by a freaking 73, then to me, it doesn't matter. Only ones that make me a little upset are when I see people flying like wide bodies on a 27-minute flight that's not in real life. It's a sim, I know, it just hurts me. All right, so it's ready to load. We're going to turn that generator online. Sweet, and we'll get a little bit of a bleed air going to cool us down. Slide back here. Nav is ready. We'll go nav and nav. And that's all looking sweet to me, man. Let's slide up here. I do think we have somebody online today, don't we? It's Jacksonville, no.
Welcome everyone.
Oh, they hopped off. My Volanto's delayed. So yeah, nobody is online today. So let's just go .ctaf. And we'll go KBCT. And I love, by the way, how I say it wasn't raining in the sim. It finally started raining. Look how good that looks, though, bro. That looks so awesome. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'd said Atmos wasn't really needed, but this is looking really good right now. Damn. All right. So our CTAF frequency today is going to be 118425. So we'll type that in. Let's go here. We go 118. Oops, 11842. I should have gone the other way, but that's fine. I'm doing it the long way. 18425. We'll switch it over. And that's good to me. Transponder, we're just going to set it to 2000 today. Which, I'm going the long way. There we go. Fix that up. 2000 on the box. TRA is set. That's good for me. And then let's go and go to flight plan. Let's go all the way down until we find the arrival. Now I gotta figure out how we do this again. Is it flight plan? No, it's here. Arrival. There you go. Yeah. Quick spots. All right, and then we'll be taking the ILS-32, I believe it is. So we'll click. Oh no, it's an RNAV. So we'll just do the RNAV-32. We'll just do vector straight in. Boom. Activate it. And actually, we don't have a start either. Sweet. So we'll double check. We'll just step through this again because it's been a minute since I've flown this. So I just want to make sure we got everything set up and we're all good to go. So habla, and then we're on that airway. Yada, yada, yada. That's good. And then we drop off at ZQA, and then from there it's just direct in. So that's looking good to me. Everything was already set up in the perf. And I think we're ready to go, man. My first 2 days of school, and being a sophomore was kind of mid, but at least I got to see some, see your friends and your crush. There you go, man. Gotta go talk to her, bro. All right, we'll get the altitude set to 31 just because there's nobody online for us today, so we'll just get that set up really quickly. So 𝐲10 is not set. I'm scrolling right past it, left and right. Oh my gosh. There we go. And that's all good to me. V speed should be in. So takeoff speeds, those are in. Sweet. We'll go back. I'm going to zoom out on my range. We'll set our runway heading, which is going to be 230. We'll slide it this way, 230. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then let's go and secure this airplane, man. We'll get it ready to go. I don't know why I just kept scrolling. There we go, 230 set. Everything else in the box is looking good to go. And I'm going to go outside and let's shut our... We're going to go outside and shut everything up. Act like we're the ground crew for a second. We'll shut my door. If I can find the click spot for it. Oh, I just walked into the airplane. All right, I guess that's not going to work. And by the way, did my screens just unalign themselves? That's not good. Oh, they're realigning again? Oh, that's crazy. So I guess you can't go in walk around mode yet. Well, damn. All right, hold on. We're gonna have to realign our IRS here. That sucks. Okay. Well, damn, man. All right, we'll slide down here. Let's go and hop off of the ground power. So we'll get that off. That's good to go. We'll get off of the ground power. We'll shut our main door. And then we'll wait for our IRS to align again. I did not know that was a thing. That's kind of dumb. But all right. Might be a sim update 3 bug. Sweet, man. Appreciate you, Simp, for 11 months, though, man. Thank you, dude. Hopefully everything's been going well with you. Gotta figure out why INI builds, reverse thrust toggles. I gotta figure out why. Hold on. I gotta figure out why my INI builds reverse thrust toggle is even on idle when I disable it in the EFB. I don't know how to use it. I think with the INI builds planes, I remember there having to be a setting that you have to manually change in your files of the sim. So I remember you had to go into like the files of the airplane and put like reversers from false to true or something like that, or the opposite of that. I don't remember why I did that, but I remember somebody telling me that's what you had to do for an issue that I had. I just can't remember what the issue was. So maybe try that. Try to look up the reverser issue on the INI builds Discord, and you probably will find the same thing I found. Instrument is so difficult and fun, night and day for the PPO. Hey, there you go. I'm excited. My check ride's in 2 weekends from now, so not next weekend, but the weekend after that. I'm excited. It's kind of goes bad. I asked her out, and she couldn't date me, but she found me attractive. That's unfortunate, Zimp. That's unfortunate. I'm playing Xbox and my mouse doesn't work when I press something, and sometimes there's a pop-up. What should I do? I have no idea, car washing. I haven't used a Xbox keyboard and mouse in a few years now, so I honestly couldn't help you out, man. I'm sorry. Those engines are ridiculously big. That's why this plane is so fast. It's because this plane weighs like nothing, and with these engines on them, it's just a freaking rocket ship, dude. Oh, she was not allowed to? Ah, I got you, Zimp. What grade are you in, though, Zimp? I thought you were in like 8th grade or 9th grade. What's up, Mr. Godzilla from France? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. We were ready to go, but I went outside on walk-around mode and my IRS unaligned, so I'm trying to realign them here. Oops, I forgot I'm gonna have to select it. I was just sitting there for nothing, wasn't I? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we'll let it load back up. And I'm gonna do this. We'll put this side on my flight plan. We'll get this side on my, what do you call it? Our performance page. Where's that at? Performance, takeoff. Next, confirm in it. Next, we'll have that here. Sweet. All right, we'll just let these guys align themselves now. Is this stream flying or dating advice? Reed, I ask myself, what's the context of my streams every time I go live? It's always a question I ask. I don't know. 1 second, I'm shutting my blinds. You know the vibes. All right, cool. That took 2 seconds. Dude, this is like ridiculous weather right now in this sim, bro. It is so bad. Got a longitude over there, though. Nice. And yeah, sorry for whoever this is. They've just been spinning around. I didn't know walking around would unalign my IRS. First stream in a week shenanigan. Hey, you know, it has to be. It can't just be a normal out stream, man. Got high scores. I should be a junior in college this year, but I went into the military. Oh, gosh. I respect you guys, bro. I just could never do the military, bro. I couldn't. Man. I'm kind of thinking if I put this on instant, would it actually change anything like right now? Let's see. I doubt it's going to change anything right now, though, just because I'm already aligning. Oh, never mind. Okay. That worked. All right, we'll go back to real. And that's looking good. We got Navigraph. Let's go and type in KBCT. We get our charts pulled up, which is really just the freaking taxi chart. And then I'll have my SID up as well, which is pretty simple. All right, so we're taking 2-3. We're just going to taxi out Papa 10, taxi northbound up to Bravo 1 on Bravo, and then we'll be ready to go. Sweet. So that's finally aligned. Everything else is looking good. The flight plan's in. I got my heading set. Music is coming off. And let's go ahead and listen to these beautiful sounds, man. I love this airplane. Here we go. Number 2. There's 10%. We'll add fuel. And by the way, we should probably turn our beacon light on if we're starting an engine. Let's do that, shall we? There you go. Sweet. PTAF is a 1842, not 420. Oh, is it 420 on the box? Oh, it is. Oops. Isn't there a tune page in here? Why don't we just do that? Let's go. Yeah, here we go. 118425. There you go. Thank you for that, sir. Looks like we got a nice start on that one. We'll go the left side. Number uno. There's 10%. And got that bad boy starting up now. What's up, SNA? How you doing, my guy? Thank you for that, Ed. I wouldn't have caught that. I hate every day. It's not for everyone. I'm getting out after my first contract. Gonna work on my PPL so I have it, and then get out and grab a job on the ramp at Denver. There you go, James. I want to work at a ramp so badly. The only problem is literally all the airports that hire like ramp jobs, you have to be 18 minimum. So I gotta wait a year, and then I can. That's gonna be fun though. I would love to just fuel up jets and stuff. Not, you know, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life, but I think that would be really, really cool to do. All right, sweet. 2 good engines. Let's go and hop off the bleed air here. Let's get our APU generator to the reset and off position. We'll leave the APU on though until I think it's 18,000 feet, if I remember correctly. That's all looking good. External power is off. The generators are already on, so we're good there. Let's go and get our trim set into our first flap. So we'll set 15. 15's coming up. And then now we could set the trim. We give it a little nose down here. Or sorry, nose up is what it wants. And we'll give it 7.0. Or close enough to 7.0. I could get 7.1. All right, that works. Then we'll run a flight control test and we'll get out of here, guys. All right, down. What's up, Jamerson? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Dominic, Mr. Corwin as well. How you doing, dude? Appreciate you guys stopping in, man. And if you haven't already, hit the like button, dude. Get us back into this algorithm. All right, sweet. That's all looking good. Everything is looking sweet. We'll go and get our probe heats on. 1 and 2. Tax light can come on as well. We'll slide down here. Tax light is on. Parking brakes are getting released. I'm holding the brakes though. And let's start our little taxi over. Unmute VATSIM. Release my feet off the brakes. And we'll start a little roll. Slow spool, slow spool. There we go. Now we're moving. I don't know what they did to like the flight model of this airplane, but the thing they mainly paid attention to, I'm thinking, is the nose wheel and just the steering of this airplane. Because I noticed doing a landing, it did not feel like that swirly all over the place. And also taxiing, now they have a separate tailor axes, and it's really, really, really smooth. Boca Raton traffic, it's November 125 Romeo Hotel, gonna be taxiing runway 23 Papa 10, northbound on Bravo, and then holding point Bravo 1 for 23 Boca Raton. Oh shoot, am I on the... I gotta make sure I'm on the right push to talk here. I wasn't. There you go. There's somebody taking off. See if I'm clear on that side. We are.
Boca Raton traffic, route track 69.
Oh god.
Runway 23 Papa 10 Bravo 4.
Of course it is. Boca Raton traffic at Citation 125 Romeo Hotel out of Atlantic, taxiing 23 Papa 10 Bravo Boca Raton. All right, give it a little bit more here, and we'll get out. Sweet. What's up, Flight Sim Max? How you doing, my guy? Jacob, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Oh my god, looks like Fires. Fires is doing some patterns with us. Great. All right, ready to take off. Looking good. And sweet, man. Getting out of here. Using the new Atmos, I am, Mr. Seb. We are indeed using that new Atmos. It's actually day one of me using it too, because I've just really not been playing the sim that much. So, oh my gosh, what are you flying, Fires? Why does it look like he's flying like an F-18, but he's a Cessna on my screen? I can't even see him anymore, but oh well. Yeah, this is my first actual time really trying it out. I'm gonna be messing with some presets and all that throughout the stream to see what I like the most. But yes, it is Rex Atmos Core. What's up, Darren? How you doing, man? I'm doing well, Tyre, if I didn't say hi already. Hopefully everything's going good. We worked the ramp in MWC. What's that, Owen Rogers? Owen Roberts or Rogers, one of the two? Oh, so really? I mean, I've heard it's not the best job in the world, but I feel like, I don't know, if I kept it for like a good 6 months, it'd be fun, you know? That'd be cool. 6 months of just working on airplanes, filling them up, seeing them taxi by, flying by. That'd be cool. I don't know. Is this a high fidelity airplane? I would say it is, Peyton. In my opinion, it's one of the best jets we have in the sim right now. Others disagree, but I mean, in my opinion, I don't know the super in-depth details of this airplane. So to my eyes, and comparing it to other airplanes that are business jets in the sim, I would say this is a high fidelity one. What's my alternate to Nassau? Jardinese Del Rey Airport. Mike Uniform Charlie Charlie. That's where we'll be going. All right, Nate, let's slide over here. Wrong place. I'm gonna go and get PEX seatbelt signs on. And Jesus, look how fast he's going. Y'all saw that? We'll line up and get out of here, man. Zim says, are you a YN? Absolutely, Zim. What an important question to ask me, man. Texting at Southwest speeds here? No, we're not doing that bad. I'm doing, where's my ground speed on this airplane? I always forget. I was doing like 12 knots. I was actually going really, really slow. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out what they're doing here because I can't tell where everybody's at. And that traffic that just like blew over 2-3. Are you clear of the runway?
Boca Raton traffic, 3 Mike Tango is remaking a full stop in 3.
So are you turning final, or what are you doing, Mike Tango?
The talk's not working.
Yeah, not Mike Tango traffic. Are you saying you're turning for a oh, never mind, I see you.
Welcome, everyone.
What are you doing?
Welcome.
This is one thing I love about 2024 though, because you can easily see airplanes late.
I have to check my settings.
Oh my gosh. This guy, bro. I don't understand what he's doing. Oh, by the way, my mic's not working again. Lovely.
Mike Tango going around.
Hello, hello. Hold on, guys. I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM and redo my vPilot because my mic settings aren't working. I think that's what he was trying to let me know. And when I checked, they weren't. It's the curse of going live, dude. I don't have any issues until I hit go live, and then everything just goes to hell. All right, let's see. I think you guys should be able to hear me now. Hopefully. I just got an auto ATC as well. All right, let's go to audio. Now you guys can hear me. And Boca Raton traffic, 5 Romeo Hotel radio check.
5 Boca Raton traffic 3 Mike Tango is making base of finally full stop Boca Raton.
Why are you, how is he doing patterns at like Mach speeds? Anyways, squawk is 4757. We'll get that thrown in. Squawk 47. How do you get 4s in this thing? There you go. 4757. Sweet. Tap that in. Man. What's up, CFI with 11 months? Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Doing a return leg? No, we'll be heading over to Ocean Reef Club next after this flight. What's the update? It's in the Citation, man. They did a big change log in their Discord. They updated some handling, some settings, and also the lighting on the airplane. They have a whole giant change log, but you just have to check it out. It's nothing too insane, though. I'm trying to see if he's like going or not, because I might have just line up and go. All right, now he's getting off.
Boca Raton traffic 3 Mike Tango clear.
Oh my god. All right, landing lights coming on, tax lights coming off. We'll slide up here. Let's go ahead and get our recog. We'll get the tail on as well, anti-collision, and we'll get on out of here, man. Boca Raton traffic, Citation 5, Romeo Hotel is going to be departing 23 to the east, Boca Raton traffic. All right, folks. There we go. All right, spool up a little bit more. Glenn left-hand side, traffic was clear as well. Get those togas in the chat. Unstable. And we'll hit token. Airspeed's alive. Stay knots, back pressure's released. Thrust set.
Boca Raton traffic, crew track 69, line up runway 23.
Positive, yep. Trim out just a little bit. Auto throttle comes on. Yeah, let's check out that V, man. Dude, that Atmos looks really, 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 really cool. All right, we're going heading flight level change. I'm gonna roll us over here. We're also throw AP on as well to help me out. And let's continue rolling it. Rolling it, rolling it, rolling it. And we're just gonna head it on a direct course. We get flaps clean. Or not fully clean, but just that one notch. Boca Raton traffic, Citation 5 Romeo Hotel is gonna be clear. Runway 23 eastbound, Boca Raton. Awesome, dude. Body's coming down, music's coming up. Overlay is up.
I'm gonna roll in about 30 seconds. I'm gonna give him some space.
Dude, look at us passing through the clouds and stuff. That looks awesome. Getting that notch up. And last notch is up as well. Sweet. We'll keep rolling it around.
Boca Raton traffic, my Tango is taxiing back.
And let's go and go to direct. So let's get it direct first. And nav mode comes online. Sweet. Dude, this looks crazy, bro.
Boca Raton traffic, career track 69, taking off runway 23.
Career track 69, bro. It's so weird, like streaming again, dude. It feels awkward. Awesome. Let me hop outside real quick. Dude, we are moving right now through these clouds, and it's all over the place with bumps, man. I got Railcat Turb updated as well. This is interesting right now, man. Dude, look at our wing. Like, look at the. I don't think you can really get a good like wing view on this airplane, but the ailerons are moving right now. Well, not anymore. They are just a little bit though. Look at that. The thing is just wobbling like this. Oh, that's awesome, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Richard. I said the same thing. I knew that Rex Atmos was really, 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 really good for 2020. For 2024, I really didn't see a need for Rex Atmos, so I was kind of skeptical. But yeah, I mean, especially for the small upgrade fee, if you already had it from 2020, dude, it does wonders, man. It's very nice. Again, I'm still messing with settings too, so I feel like I can make it look even better than what I have now. All right, so what I'm gonna do, let's go and slide it over to 22.0. So let's go nav tune 1228, or not, oh, I don't know why I set that, 22.8. And we got that set now. Boca Raton area traffic, it's Citation 5, Romeo Hotel, just departed, direct to Tukes, eastbound, coming at a 10.7 for Shri 10, Boca Raton area. We're accelerating at a 10,000, we'll slide down here. Let's get my landing lights off. We'll slide over here. I'm gonna go and get this recog off, tail flood can come off, and then we'll get the seatbelts off once we're clear of all these things around here. These things. There we go, man. Sweet. All right, we'll let it keep going.
Bahamas.
And hopefully we could put this thing down in one piece. The takeoff wasn't too bad. What do you say, the hell? Boca Raton traffic. The hell? Great. What's up, armchair captain? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, clear the cotton candy. You don't want to be around that.
Traffic, Bahamas 1111.
Don't want to be around that crap. It's so classy. Dude, it's always career check 69. Oh, what the heck? Okay, are these shaking or is that just like a visual bug? It looks like my elevators are shaking. They are shaking. That's kind of sick. It's like the A350 with all these animations on the body. Yeah, my elevators are shaking. That's pretty cool. Hey, I ain't complaining about that. That's pretty sick. Still using the cheater throttles, I see. Hey. Yeah, I'm keeping it on easy mode today. Just make your own profile, but you could cook for all of us. I've never made one, but what I've been doing is just stealing other people's. So like what I did is I went to AB's, I used his profile, and then I just adjusted some settings from what he's already made. So I could try. I don't really know how to do one. I could probably figure it out though. Wouldn't be hard. How do you get such good performance? I got a 5070 Ti and I don't get the same performance as you. It's really just messing with your settings. I mean, what I do is just every time I update the sim, I just try to see as much changes that I can do to make it run as good as it used to. So sometimes updates jack up my performance, and when it does, I'll just mess with literally anything until it makes it better. I know that's really broad, but that's just what I do. Could be changing NVIDIA settings. So if you look up tutorials on how to get better frames, a lot of them will tell you how to change certain NVIDIA NVIDIA control panel settings. So I do that. I use DLSS Swapper, which is a really cool tool to update like your FrameGen file, update your DLSS FrameGen file. And it also has, I think, DSR or something in there that you could update as well. There's a bunch of different stuff. But I use DLSS Swapper, control panel settings, just messing with in-game settings, and then I'm also using auto FPS. So it's really just messing around with your sim to keep it $150 with you. You just have to just mess with your sim. And then eventually, once you get it looking the way you like it, and then get it running the way you like it, that's when you stop messing with anything. That's what I would recommend doing. We're going to stop the APU right at 18. And I've only logged 0.4 of this airplane in 2024. That's crazy. Do a video using AI like Swiss 001. Did he actually? Bro. Get the seatbelt sign off. Swiss bought that 757 and I saw it and thought it was actually good. And then I was like, oh wait, this is a Swiss video, and I wasn't surprised. Currently doing check ride prep for my PPO. Have you nailed short and soft fields yet? I have. I messed up on them before, but me and my instructor came back and we just hammered those out for a little bit. So I'm great at those now. If you need some help, let me know, Narish, if you're in my Discord, because my check ride's coming up in 2 weeks from now. So if you want to do some quizzing with each other, I'll be down. And that's for anybody, by the way, that's coming up on check rides, just wants to study. I'm gonna start. I said I was gonna do it a while ago, but I never did. But I'm gonna open up a student pilot, or just a pilot section in my Discord. For people that want to, talk to other people for questions, study up with other people, get, info on stuff. So I'll have that opened up in my Discord hopefully by tomorrow. And then also hopefully by tomorrow, I'll pick out a GA airplane to fly, and we'll do a little GA hop around town. That'll be fun. MC, what is it? MC or MS? I think it's MC Scenery Designs or something like that. Either way, yeah, they're buns. How much is it? I think it's like a $7 757, and they use the cockpit of a 747 and like edited 2 of the throttles off of the 4 throttle quadrant off. So it's just like one throttle that looks like it's supposed to be on the side, then one on the left side of the throttle, and then just nothing. It's so jank, bro. And to see they're making money too is crazy. It's like, honestly, bro, the amount of little kids that play Microsoft on their Xbox that are buying that airplane, I might just make that my career. Hell with being a pilot, dude. I'll just make dumb airplanes for Microsoft and sell it on the marketplace. I mean, that seems to be the strat right now. Oh wait, it's $11? I thought it was like $7. They sell one that's like $7, I think. I gotta double check again. You're gonna keep flying a 61 or switch over to 141? I used to do 61, Narish. I just moved to a 141 school. I shouldn't say just, it's been like 3 months now, but I've moved to a part 141 school. I kind of had a bad thing with 61, so I feel like my opinion on 61 is kind of jank compared to mostly everybody else's. But my part 61 school that I went to was really jank. Like I said, I went through 3 instructors in 2 months, and then my last instructor that I was with, it would be a perfect VFR day, just maybe, a 3-knot headwind and a 2-knot crosswind, and my instructor would be like, oh, you know, man, I don't think we're gonna go flying today. It's not looking good outside. He had texted me multiple times. I think it was like 2 or 3 times at like 11 o'clock at night saying, hey man, I'm sorry I didn't tell you this earlier, but flying is not gonna happen tomorrow. I can't make it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So me and my parents got a little fed up with it, and we went to this new flight school I'm at now, which is 1,000 times better, man.
Bahamas 11, climbing to level 270.
And again, I restarted my flight training because there's something about when you switch to 141, they can take like half of your hours, whatever the hell that means. So essentially, since I only had like, I think it was 15, 20 hours, I basically started from scratch. I was doing my maneuver sets again, doing my landings again, doing all that crap, to being check ride ready in like 2 or 3 months. So I mean, that's not bad. I think this school is way better. Do you get the issue where if you go full screen on Google or any application, the sim freezes? I do not have that issue, Matthew. That sounds like something to do with your memory or something with your CPU. I don't have that issue on my end. What's your favorite plane better than the PMDG 737? Really? That's crazy, Dan. No, Cammy. Was it career track? No. Career track's a 141 anyways, right? Wish I didn't have to do discovery flights to start my training. I know for a fact what I want to do. What do you mean you didn't have to do discovery flights? Are you just taking a bunch of discovery flights and using that as like your starter lessons? Is that what you're saying? Or are you meaning like you don't want to take a discovery flight? I mean, you're not forced to do a discovery flight. It's just always recommended. If that's what you're saying. Totally joking. Just saying it's a money grab for the little kids on Xbox. Oh, I was about to say. I was like, what? I thought you were talking about this airplane. My bad. Honestly though, the MS whatever the hell it is designs aircraft that they make is my favorite. I love every one of their airplanes. I love in particular their 757. No, sorry, 767. That one's even better. I love it. Such a good aircraft. Such a good aircraft. All right, let's go here. I don't have a top of descent on my map here that I'm checking out, so we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do here. It's because of that discount. How do I go in plan mode? Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Does anybody remember how to go to plan mode in this thing? Oh, it's over here, right? It's no, is it? There it is. All right, so let's step through this real quick to see what I could do. So how do I step? I'm struggling right now. Is it not next? I don't even remember how to do any of this. I'll figure it out in a second at this point. Yeah, I'm at 31,000 feet and I already have like literally 5 minutes left on this flight, so I probably should start getting down soon. Let's see here. Let's go. Boom. Delete this. MYNN. Oops. MYNN. Enter. So again, we don't actually have an approach that we're taking, or like a star that we're taking. We're just coming in straight for the RNAV 32. So let's find the RNAV 32. And by the way, let's go here, airport info, and see what 32 is looking like. So that's that one, the long one. That's good for me. We could get off by Echo, and then we'll just have to taxi all the way back and take Bravo to get to the Odyssey FBO. So that works for me. As far as the arrival goes, though, I need to get to Cuttle at 2,000 feet. And Cuttle is already, it's 100 miles out. We'll see. I'm probably going to start a descent here in like the next 10 miles. Just a subtle descent. They made a Russian plane without the autopilot. I'm not even joking. Really? They just be making anything, I swear. Explain each setting on the ignition switch, right and left, right, left, both, and start, and what's actually going on, even if the key is in the off position and the battery is on. Well, I don't know about the key being in the ignition and the battery. Like, you're just saying when it's in the ignition and it's off. I don't have no. Oops. I have no idea what that does. But when you start it, it starts the what do you call it? The starter, which is electric, which turns the crankshaft, which starts up your engine. Your engine then powers your magnetos and starts those bad boys up. Then those guys provide power and continue running your engine. So when you go to the left side, it's running off the left magneto. And when you go to the right side, it's running off the right magneto. Again, with the off position thing, I don't know. What's with that? Joke of the day, what's the best way to get to the hospital after breaking your left toe? A tow truck? Oh my gosh. Varum, these jokes, man. These are rough. All right, see, I'm like 100 out from the field. Let's get down to like... Let's do 20, do 26. Let's try that. We'll just do a subtle descent down. And then we'll just keep going from there. Flight level change, descend. What's up, Mr. Ace? What's new with the update? They updated some lighting, some handling, a few EFB settings, and then there's a bunch of bug fixes they have in the change log. But it's, the main thing I've noticed is the lights look a lot better in 2024. And then, oh yeah, that's not gonna happen, chill. The lights look a lot better in 2024, and the handling when you land in taxi is a lot more smooth. It feels like the Phoenix instead of like just skirting around all over the place. All right, there we go. We'll start getting down now. That's a lot better. The starter doesn't turn the crankshaft, it turns something else, which turns the crankshaft. It starts the what do you call it? I had a diagram that I used to reference. It starts the starter, which turns the crankshaft. No. Can you drive the 𝐂𝐤? We could. Not today, though. What EFB settings? Here you go. So, where is it? So now we have a separate tiller axis. So if you have a tiller, you could actually just turn this on so it doesn't jack with your rudder for the tiller settings. Because originally you can move the rudder, which would change the tiller stuff. Now if you turn this on, your rudder doesn't really mess with the tiller anymore as much as it did before. They also have whatever this is. I have no idea what that is. And I think that was mainly the thing they've changed. So I liked it was one extra thing in the EFB. One extra thing. There you go. The starter ring gear. My bad. What's up, EJ? How you doing, man? Left for 10 minutes and you're already descending. Dude, it was a 40-minute flight, and in this plane, dude, that went in a freaking blink of the eye. What's your opinion on KFC? Haven't had it in a while. It was good. It was good. I had a garlic butter with it, some brown sugar in it. Had some shrimp. Had crab legs. Had sausage and corn. It was freaking great. If you check the left mag and the RPM doesn't drop, what's happening? It means either there's a cable malfunction or you've been running off the left one this whole time. Take the 172 tomorrow. We'll see. I really want to fly like one of the Carenado planes. Those look really, really cool. I like those. What company are you working the ramp for? I don't work for any ramp just yet, Max. I was saying I hope to maybe one day work for a ramp for a little bit. Maybe like a summer job. That'd be cool. They should have fixed the aircraft start on cold and dark, because when I load back in, it doesn't save. Really? You might be the only one having that. I don't have that issue. Did you hit apply? Is there like an apply setting? Maybe not. Where is it? States? Yeah, there's no apply setting. I don't know. I've hit cold and dark once and it always spawns cold and dark. Make sure you're not doing the thing where like you click a livery and then you spawn somewhere, or you select a place to spawn and then you change the livery. Because if you do that in 2020, I know it starts your airplane on the runway or starts your engine at the gate. So make sure that's not what you're doing. You might accidentally be doing something like that. Like I said, if you choose a livery and then you spawn somewhere, like you select like gate 2 and you select gate 2. And then you go back and change your livery again and then hit fly. I've noticed it does do that, at least in 2020. I don't know about 24. How do they vector you to this? think it's just going to be a right base, right final. So we'll just join the right down one. That's my plan. And we're 50 out. I gotta be at 2,000. I wish it gave me a better top of descent here, but that's fine. Actually, you know what? Can I take a VIA? I wonder if I could get a nice VIA. Let's go approach. RNAV 32 from this bad boy. Hold on, we're gonna have to figure out how to step through this because this is looking bad. Dude, I remember how to do it and then I forgot. I don't know here. Let's try. Is it? I swear it was the next page, but it's not. We'll see. I can't really see what that looks like if it's like all the way over there. Take it from Zutton. Okay, we'll go arrival, approach, 32, and then take it from Zutton. Yeah, I can't see it. If that's what you're saying we should use. We'll go with it though. Actually, we can just check the chart. Oh yeah, Zutton works a lot better actually. Sweet. Does anybody know how to step in this airplane though for your flight plan? I used to remember how to do it and now I don't. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. I think I just figured it out. Ah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, that works. We'll take it from Zutton and then I'm gonna... that's gonna be jank. In this flight plan at least. I'll go to Zutton, but I'll try to stay like a little further to the right of it and then I'll just loop back in. Because the FMS is not liking that flight plan right there. That's okay though. What did I miss? Let's see if I have some mechanic at my school, so that's nice. Oh, really? There you go. What are you flying, Fires? That's nice though, Shaq. You're finally doing a geostream tomorrow? I'm gonna try to, SNA. I reached out to the developers that make the Garmin displays. Just go direct to it now? Okay. I reached out to the developers that make the Garmin displays to hopefully get my hands on those. If not, I'll just buy them. But we're going to try to get those, and I'm going to try to figure out which Coronado airplane I want to pick up. It's either one of the Arrows or one of the Cessnas, like the 210 or something. Those look really fun, so we'll see which one I pick up. And then, yeah, we'll find a quick route, and then I can hopefully do a stream for you guys. If it's not tomorrow with all the Garmin stuff, we'll just do it another day. But I'm definitely interested in starting to do a bunch of GA flying, dude. It seems so fun after I've been finding these videos about it. And also just doing it in real life, too. Let's get it down. We'll go flight level change. And we'll let it do its thing as we're high. Get the speed breakout. And I'm going to set 3,000. Sweet. Nope, we don't need to lose that much airspeed. Did I get that right, by the way, Engine 2 fail? About the Magneto thing when you switch it to the left? Dude, we are descending at like... You know what? It doesn't matter. Oh well. At this point. Oh well. The PA 44 Seminole, they have an ATP livery. Of course, Oatmeal. Let's do some ATP flight school ups. Lovely. Video Piper aircraft, maybe try the Just Flight airframe with the Garmin out on. I've heard the Coronado ones are better though. Like I was watching a bunch of comparison videos with the Pipers, and honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't have them, but it seems like the Coronado ones are better. What makes the Just Flight one a little bit better? Is it the flight model or something? Oh hell no, Mick. Why not use VNAV? I'm trying to, but we're so far over the VNAV profile that it won't catch. So I'm trying to catch it by dumping us down. That's my goal here. And while we're doing this, we're already coming up on the arrival. So let's just go ahead and go perf. We'll go next. Next. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong thing. Performance landing. All right, so outside air temperature is going to be 28 degrees Celsius. We'll get that set. Altimeter down there is 2994. 2994. Wind is going to be 350. Oops. 350. 3. Thank you. 3. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The click spot for that. It should be, it says there's a system over it. I'll just say it's wet. I don't know what it's actually going to be in this sim. In real life, it's raining, so we'll put wet. Anti-ice is off. Use flaps 35. That's good. Landing data. That's fine. That's good and sweet. So we're coming in 125. UF is 120. Cool. That works for me. All right, now we can throw it on VNav. We're under the profile now. Sweet. And let it do its thing. I'm pretty sure they have CTEF out here as well, right? Let's check it out. .CTEF MYNN 19.5. We'll get that set. Tune 119.5. Awesome, man. The flight model for just flight is a lot better. Canada does make some beautiful externals. So theirs is like a little bit more eye candy. I got you. Plan after high school, probably to go to college, get myself a degree in something as a backup and just to look good on the airline's applications, and then in the background continue my flight training, man. Max says just do a vertical direct to Cuddle. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get closer to this 𝐂𝐤𝐢, and then I'm just gonna put myself in like a 140 heading and then just make a right base to final. What it's wanting me to do now is like a sharp turn from 𝐂𝐤𝐢 to Cuddle, which I might be able to do actually. We'll see. I'm just gonna play it by ear here. My plan though is just to make it a little less aggressive to turn base to final. They're like right on top of each other. By the way, I have TCAS on, right? My weather's off. Is my TCAS off? It says TAR is on. We'll see. Looks like a normal turn. Is it not that sharp? Let me see. Oh, y'all are right. Never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. By the way, you passed 18, so let's go and start this bad boy up. Sweet. What's up, Cat? How you doing, my guy? If you have the money, buy a 210. Buy a 210. Would you buy it or buy something else?
And
are you saying would I buy the 210 or buy something else? That's what I don't know, Richard. I'm trying to figure out which airplane I should get. Because I want to fly one of the Pipers, but also those Cessnas look really fun as well. I might just get both of them. We'll see at this point. Gonna tune up for a bit. About to turn and burn out of Detroit. Or yeah, that's Detroit, right?
Affirm, helicopter flight of 2. We're not going that fast, so continue approach and we'll follow behind.
Helicopter flight of 2. Oh my god. And that's all traffic at Citation 125 Romeo Hotel to 10,000, about 12 miles to the west of the airfield. Gonna be joining the right downwind for the RNAV 32. That's all. The Duke plane, you have so much fun. Dude, I just don't want to fly the Duke, bro. It's so ugly to me. I don't know. I've seen it's a really good airplane. I was watching videos on it today because you kept talking about it. I was like, okay, maybe it really is this good. And I won't lie, it looks like a really good airplane to fly. It's just I just don't want to fly. I'm just not interested. I don't know what it is about it. It's just I'm not flying a Duke. It will relight your passion for flight sim, will it? Oh my gosh. Don't disrespect B1. Yeah, he loves that airplane, bro. Loves that thing. You gotta try to keep the signature braids when you apply for the airlines? Probably not. I think by the time I'm applying for the airlines, I'll probably chop them off. Not bald though. I'm still gonna have like, I want to have like just, what do you call it? I don't know the hairstyle, but not like a nice fade or something. I wanted to have a little bit of volume in it, but not like a fade, if you get what I'm saying. Almost like having like a mini afro, but like a curly afro. The way I'm describing it makes it seem like it's gonna look terrible, but it won't, trust. But by the time I'm applying to the airlines, I think I'll probably cut it off by then. I know they will, Jet Kid. It's just, it's gonna be too long by then. And honestly, I wouldn't want to go and get it maintained as often as I have to do by then, so I'll just get rid of them. Because it is a lot of work. Too much work. Face cam's lagging. Oh, my face cam glitched out for the 100th time this week. Awesome, man. I'm so damn tired of this webcam, bro. I honestly do not understand why this thing doesn't work. Okay, the webcam just actually disconnected from my computer. Brother. Oh well, we'll be back soon when I land.
Traffic for track 69, about 40 miles to the north. Flying in the RNAS
Slow down 230 here. Dude, I don't understand. This camera only does this when I stream. It doesn't make any sense. By the way, this sim's looking great right now though, bro. Look at that. Damn, bro, look at that. That looks crazy. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That is really, really, really nice. I don't either, dude. It's... I don't know if it's something to do with the connecting like USB-C to my computer or if I just got a faulty camera, but it only does this when I go live. And I thought it was maybe like a CPU issue. Maybe I'm pulling too much power, but it's not even that. Or not a CPU issue, like just a power drainage issue to the USB devices. I've already tried to use that as a fix and that didn't do anything, so oh well. Hey, well, that's good, Jets. I would say you should go to 210. I think it's better than the PA-44. There's also the F-33A. I think that's what it is, the F-33A. It's like a Beechcraft or something, or a Piper. I don't know what it actually is, but that one looks really, really cool. F-33A. Comanche would be pretty cool. I've heard a lot of people like the Comanche. We'll see. That's why I made that announcement the other day, because I was hoping people would tell me airplanes they have and recommend versus what people were telling me. They're just saying routes I should do. I was asking for airplanes, but we'll see. I just got to keep looking at them. I'll probably make a decision by tonight. And also, it's not like I can't get multiple of them, so we'll figure out which ones I like the most and pick that one up. I'm going to deactivate it and then reactivate it. Yeah, the camera's gone, guys. We'll just have to get it back later. All right, music's coming off, sim volume's up. Nassau traffic, Citation 5, Romeo Hotels turning right base for the RNAV 32. Nassau. And we'll keep it going down 2,000 now. Missed approach altitude is going to be 2,000 direct Hudson and hold. Sweet. Number 3 degrees on the glide path. Awesome. The rain's insane, dude. I'm telling you, I've made this sim look really, really good over the past few days I haven't been live. Or past week I haven't been live, I should say. It's looking great with Atmos as well, dude. All right, we'll slow it down here. We're doing 210. Gonna be put on about what is that? 12-mile final, so we'll slow it down about 190. Turn my heading. If I can. And we'll hit approach mode. What's the heading on this? 230, 223, or 323, sorry. 323. There you go, man. What's up, MJ? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Nassau traffic, Citation 5, Romeo Hotels, turning final RNF 32, about 12 out. Nassau. Correction, Citation 5, Romeo Hotel is going to be about 10 out for the RNF 32, Nassau. Might have to adjust the Rocat turb settings a little bit. It's a little bit too bouncy in this turn. Other than that, that's working great. Dude, look how sweet that looks, bro. Look at that. Brother. Put those hout emojis in the chat if you have them. That is hout. What do you think your stream next? Because I was anticipating a stream for the for 3+ days, probably tomorrow. I'll definitely try to be live tomorrow, just so I'm not doing anything. But after that, my next stream's probably going to be on Thursday or Friday, I would say. MJ, I told you, I was just hammering out these settings over the past few days, dude. When I wasn't flying, I was just messing with settings to see what I could do, and I finally got it looking really, really nice. All right, we're gonna final approach 125. We'll start getting some flaps up. 1 notch. Next notch. Let's see what we can do here, man. Nassau traffic 5, Romeo Hotel 5 out, RNAV 32, Nassau. Yeah, I was editing a lot of settings. Editing a lot of settings. Also, Rex is really helping out right now. That's the main thing. And we should be full now after this next one. By the way, you guys didn't see that. MJ, I'm telling you, if you use 2024, what I recommend doing is setting up the sim as you normally do. Use auto FPS to adjust your terrain level of detail and object level of detail settings so as you climb it looks better. And then also get this Rex Atmos core. That's what I'm rocking right now, and it is very realistic looking. That's what I recommend. I'll get hand cam 125. Flaps are full now. Should be 35, right? Yeah, there you go. And we're looking good on the speeds. All right, let's do some hand flying here. And he says he's short final, so what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to keep the autopilot on to make sure he clears. Oh, you're still in 2020? I got you. I do, Charlie. I'll post the updated ones. Actually, no, I haven't changed any settings. I've just messed with auto FPS. The last edited settings I did, I've already posted.
And Nassau traffic, number one, we're fully, right downway in direct Houston.
All right, my airplane. Nassau 5 Romeo Hotel is gonna be short final 3-2 Nassau. And Nassau, that traffic, are you clear of 3-2 yet? I don't have visual with you.
We're not. We're clearing now.
I'm just gonna land.
And Nassau traffic Delta 3479 heavy 5 mile final.
I'm gonna float it out so I don't touch down until he calls, maybe. Or just get it down. Reverse is out. Nose down softly. Speed brakes are out. And there we go. I don't know if he was clear or not, but oh well. Reverse is out. Manual brake in, and we're going to clear it off right over here. Clean everything up now. Flaps coming up, spoilers coming back down. And we'll vacate to right tier. Yep, he was clear. Sweet.
And Nassau traffic Delta 3479 heavy 2 mile final.
Oh, did I pass it? Oh, I think I passed it. Or did I? No, I didn't. It's just all the way down here. Okay. There it is. There is Echo. Got to hit those brakes there. All right, sweet. And we'll pass this here and we'll call it clear. Nassau Citation 5 Romeo Hotel is going to be clear. Runway 32 taxiing to FBU. Nassau. They do, MJ. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever seen it happen in the sim for me yet, but it does happen. At least they claim. There's Mr. Dave. Hello, hello. As we're getting cleared here, let's go ahead and get this guy on, these guys off. And there we go. He's flying a Delta 330 right now. Sweet. It's just amazing. Awesome landing, though. Negative 171 at 1G. I will take it. What do you call an owl with a low voice? A growl? Oh my gosh. That's actually terrible. Dude, that looks so nice though, bro. Look at that. Beautiful.
And Nassau traffic Delta 3479 heavy, clear runway 32.
Alright, as we're taxiing here, I'm gonna try to see if I can connect this webcam back up. I'm so sorry it keeps doing this, by the way, guys. Alright, are we back? Yeah, I think I just passed the thing I needed to do anyways. Alright, we back? We back? I think we're back. Alright, yeah, we're back. Sweet. That was weird. Okay. Sorry about that. I literally tried to change the OBS camera and the stream just crashed. Oh well. Hi guys, I'm back. Maybe my camera will work now. You never know. And while we're holding short here for everybody to come in, we'll try to troubleshoot that. Is anybody else stream back other than just Verum? Is everybody good? We all good? I'll turn that off now. They were, Verum. They were. Dude, you really got to give it a lot of brake pressure now, too, to stop it. All right, cool. Parking brake's getting set. We're going to hold here for a second, and we're going to see if we're actually good or not. We're back. Cammy says? Okay, sweet. Gosh. OBS says cog. I can't talk. Cobwebs on it. Let's try to go here, properties. Yeah, I'm just going to have to disconnect and reconnect my webcam. That's fine. We'll see. Is anybody here? I don't think so. Sorry, I weren't listening. Was anybody saying they're calling final for 3-2 Nassau?
Yeah, that'll be Bahamas 11. Time off on room 22. I'm gonna take like 2 of you guys on the way over here.
Okay, you're far enough. Nassau Traffic 5 Romeo Hotel is going to be crossing 3-2 at Alpha, joining Lima to Odyssey FBO, Nassau.
Watch out, I'm on short final. I'm the crew track.
Oh, never mind, we're holding. That's what he's saying. Never mind. Oops. He says I'm hungry. I'm not good. I'm hungry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really want to fly into Key Largo. That's gonna be freaking great. All right, we'll see Mr. Career Track land, and I'll try to snake past them, and I get to my FBO here. It'll be good. Why did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut, Lord. Jesus. All right. Honestly, while we're sitting here, hold on. I'm gonna just disconnect and reconnect the camera.
Nassau traffic call 45. Right down one runway 32.
Nassau traffic. Bahamas 11. Short final 13.
Nassau
Alright,
traffic
I'll still hold for this guy. Maybe I cannot plug this thing back in.
On hotel. Taxiing the FBO via hotel and
Yeah, that's all traffic. 5, we're turning a final runway 32 behind the Bahamas there.
Been private jets galore today. I think I'm like the only commercial aircraft here.
That's all that.
Oh yeah, minus the Delta A330neo, but yeah.
All right, I think I got it, bro. Jesus.
Don't forget about me.
It is so difficult to plug in for no reason. All right, hold on.
I had to dodge the mosquitoes coming in.
Yeah, dude, I was like 5 feet away from hitting some private jet, like 2 of them actually. And I guess they didn't acknowledge me at all.
Let's see. Is it back now? If it's not back now, we're just not gonna use a webcam dude, at this point. All right, yeah, we are back now. Sweet.
It was me. I'm sorry, man. This is Lear. I don't have any TCAS or anything. I didn't see you.
Now there's the Bahamas there.
Sorry, man.
Sweet. You got a 24-hour ban for flying Mach 1. Why are you always getting banned off of VATSIM?
And that's all traffic.
Alright, park race can released.
4-5, mile final runway 32, we're in the low pass.
Nassau traffic 5, Romeo Hotel at Alpha is going to be crossing runway 32, joining Lima to 𝐂𝐨𝐴𝐷𝐶 Nassau. Alright, cool. Slide back over here. Let's get our lights back on. If I didn't turn them off. Sweet. Now let's go. What's up, Yamel? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. How are you doing this evening, my guy? It's the 13th. The 13th is when it is. 13th.
And that's all traffic, calling 4-5, low pass, runway 32.
I see him. Oh my god. We gotta get across here.
How far out are you?
Alright, sweet. What's up, Wendy? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. I did see him over there. I don't anymore. Alright, we'll slow it down. Let's go inside over here. Get that guy off.
Dude. Nice jet.
Nassau
Awesome.
traffic for track 69 across runway 32 on Alpha, continuing Lima to the FDF of Nassau.
And we'll park it right over here.
11 taxis in Rampia Hotel.
Were you texting faster than Southwest to make up the time we were just sitting there? And that's what I was doing there. All right, I'm gonna try to scooch on in between these guys here. See what I can do. It's gonna be a little bit of a jank parking job, but it's gonna have to work. All right, I think we're gonna clear this. All right, let's try to do a nice 0-degree turn here.
And that's the traffic, calling 4-5.
Oh my gosh, people are just spinning through this ramp right now.
West downwind runway 32.
Yeah, I'll try to straighten it out as much as I can. I think I overturned it there just a little bit. And there we go. I think that's a good parking job. Let's pause it. Let's bring it back out. That's a good parking. I'll take that. That's pretty straight too. I'll take that. Sweet. All right, APU is running. Let's slide over here to make sure. We'll throw the generator on. Get the bleeder on for it as well. And then we'll come back here to our throttles and we'll cut them off. If I can remember how to actually do that. There you go. Sweet. We made it, man. That was very eventful, guys. Jesus, I'm sorry.
That was way too eventful for my liking.
I unplugged it, and the way my PC's positioned on my desk, the back is facing a wall, but it's at an angle. So I was like trying to find where the hole was to connect it back in, and it just took way too long. So my apologies for that. All right, cool. Everything's looking like it's shutting down alrighty. I'm gonna slide over here, and we're just gonna actually run off the, let's just run off the APU. I was gonna connect ground power, but we'll just run off the APU.
And that's all traffic, call 4-5.
So let's go ahead and go to ground services. We'll connect our chocks. It's gonna open up the main door, open up the luggage door for our passengers. And then we'll go and start securing some stuff out here. So that's all good. We got that on. Let's slide over here. Let's get our seatbelt signs off. Anti-collision light can come off as well. The recall can come off. Dex light's coming off. IRS can stay on line. We're gonna do a second flight here. And other than that, it's all looking sweet and ready to go. Awesome. You go and reset the gens and turn them off for now. And sweet, let's hop outside and we'll get our next flight plan, man. Oh, dude, I walked out. It's gonna shut down everything, isn't it? Why does it do that? It turns off the avionics and everything. Okay. I guess we won't do that then. All right, we'll hit align. Let's clear flight plan real quick. Let's go and go to the init, or nav init, position initialization, load, flight plan, and then there we go. I guess we can't do a walk around right now because every time I do a walk around, it shuts down the airplane. That's a little weird. Oh well. Has to be your worst landing. See what happened? Did you like just smack it on the ground? No flare? Oh, dude. All right, music's coming back up. And we got our second flight plan ready to go. Again, sorry about the just nothing working with us today, man. Again, if our webcam dies again, I'm not fixing it. Yeah, I'm just checking the plug again. It's in there nice and sturdy, so I mean there's no reason it should just go out like that. I'm really starting to think it's just a faulty camera I bought, because it's been doing this ever since I got this camera. It's just now it's doing it every stream, so I don't know. That's really weird, but cool. Let's go and get you guys a cool angle, and while we're getting the flight plan set up, we'll leave y'all with that. Sweet. All right, so let's go here. Actually, no, you know what we should do? Let's get an angle from here. Couldn't get a call and almost killed you, then smashed it in. You're about to cross. Yeah, I was. Because I was paying attention the whole time to my webcam. And then I was like, all right, I heard somebody call final, and I think it was that Bahamas Air. And I was like, all right, we should be fine. And then you're like, no, I'm about to cross. That was chaotic for no reason. Yeah, we got a nice landing though. Here we go. Let's show y'all. And then, yeah, by the way, OBS just crashed. I've never had that happen before, so that's a first. But, yeah, look at that. Negative 171, 1.03 Gs. Where were we? Just after the 1,000 footers, too. Nice landing, nice landing. All right, we'll close that. I'll keep the chat up, and let's get this next route going, man. Literal inches from, you were literally inches from hitting 2 jets at the same time, Lord. Looks like everybody was flying like a madman today. Oh, dude. We don't have it, Mr. Kool-Aid. We do not have the replay. We only have the replays for the final flight set we do on the stream. Just because we got a replay for every landing and looked at every landing, it would take even longer than it usually does for me to end the stream. So we just only show the last landing of the day. What's the destination? We're heading to 07FA. I'll put it on the overlay here so you can see if you're trying to fly along. It's a Ocean Reef Club. So it's basically this really cool private club where you could fly a jet into this really sketchy runway that has a lot of rules about how long you could have noise. You know, you can't run your APU for more than 10 minutes. You can't actually have your engines running for more than 15 minutes. It's like, it's one of those country clubs. They got noise, really big noise abatement. So I'm not following them today. If this is realistic, we wouldn't be flying there at this time because the airport's technically closed from all noise. So you wouldn't be able to fly in right now because if you made any noise, it would be against the airport rules. So yeah, it's a cool airport though, if you've never been there. But one thing about that airport is that the noise, you got to look at the docs they have. I think it's on Google. If you just look up 07FA info, it shows the official documents for that airport, and it's like ridiculous the amount of noise abatement rules they have. It's like, you can't do this, you can't do that. If you're caught doing this, this happens. You can't do that. It's so much. It's like, bro. All right, cool. We'll leave it in this angle. All right, cool. Looking at a whopping 31 minutes over there. We'll go ahead and file this flight plan. We'll put it in Volanta, and then we'll go and start it up. Yeah, Key Largo. It's in North Key Largo, I believe, the exact place, North Key Largo. All right, there you go. So again, if you are trying to fly with us, the iCal is up there at the top. I'm just going to leave it up there for a second. 07FA. 07FA, Ocean Reef Club. All right, we'll plan a flight. We're going to be flying November 125, Romeo Hotel, from Nassau over to Ocean Reef. And we got some weather coming in over there too, like we just had leaving out of Boca Raton, so it should be a little questionable. Give you guys the flight plan that are joining us. And by the way, I appreciate you flying with us, Isaiah. I didn't even know you were flying with us until I heard you. 49ers are not winning this year. Trust me, the Chiefs are going to do it. Uh-oh. Everybody's so hyped about football starting up. I don't even watch football. I have no idea what's going on. I think the Europeans are being obsessed with the noise. Dude, they think they are Europeans, you're right. I think it's really just because it's one of these like really high-end country clubs. Like basically the airport is in the heart of the country club. So if you look to the right, you look to the left, there's a golf course. You know what I mean? Look to the left, there's a golf course. Look to the right, it's a tennis court. It's really, really cool. It's just flying there in real life would actually terrify me, bro. All right, flight plan recall. Here's our flight plan departure. We're taking runway 32 again. The winds are still favoring that 260 at 3. So 32. We could take 28. Do they take off on 28? Yeah, it's fine. We'll just do 32. We're going to be climbing on the Javis 2 departure. We're going to be on the Nico transition. We'll activate that. We'll go ahead and do perf initialization. And next page, and next page. Cruising day is going to be 240. So we'll type in 240. Sorry, FL 240. That's good. ISO deviation today is going to be 16, so plus 16. We'll get that thrown in. Sweet. Next page. Sync our EFB and confirm our init data. And by the way, no, don't do that because we didn't load it into the plane yet, did we? So let's import our new weights. 3558 on the fuel. Where's my fuel? 3558 1614 for that's just saying the kilograms. 1919, that's good. ZFW 2440. Sweet. Okay, so that's the right numbers we need. So we'll hard load those and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna, there we go, sync our new EFB stuff, confirm that. There we go. Now we're good. Cool. Next takeoff page. Outside air temperature is going to be 27 degrees Celsius. And by the way, there's no METAR at this airport, at least on Volanta. So I might have to ask you guys to do some digging for me to help me out, find out what we're doing. 29906 is the altimeter over here. Winds are, like I said earlier, 260 at 3, so we'll set that 263 knots. And we'll say it's dry outside, no slope. Density altitude is a little bit higher than what it was in Boca Raton. That's looking fine to me. We use flaps 15. Anti-ice is going to be off. We'll confirm it. We have a 1 knot headwind, 2 knot cross, and there's our speed. Sweet. We'll go back to our flight plan. We go to, sorry, not flight plan. Let's go to nav, arrival. And then here's where we're going to plan what we're doing here. So if I look at, does this airport have a METAR? None of these have a METAR. At least on Volanta again. We'll just go off of Miami for right now. So Miami is saying the winds are variable at, oh wait, there's nothing. There's no way they're calm winds right now in Miami. I'm not buying that for a second. We'll just do, I'll put 2-3 in here because that's what I landed on last time. And we'll do vectors in. And we're not going to be on a star, but we'll see what we actually are going to do because I don't believe that. At least this is Volanta weather. I'm not looking at anything else. Oh, is there engine? Okay, I'll use that then. Thank you, sir. All right, so that looks good. That's all fine. Flight plan was all good. We got our numbers in. Everything else is great. Are you guys ready to go? It's very easy to set this plane up when there's no GSX. Oh, now GSX is working. Okay. All right, we'll go Navigraph. Wrong thing. We're still on our Nassau chart. Good. We'll go ground services. Let's go ahead and open up or close our luggage door. You get rid of the chocks, and then I'm also just going to go back here and we'll personally go ahead and shut the door here. Hey, thank you. I don't know. I've just never been into watching sports. Like, I don't even really watch tennis like that. I'll only watch it if it's like just on a TikTok clip or something. That sounds bad, but I don't know. Yes, sir. Key Largo, Cessna. For some reason, I'm attracted to British girls' accents. Okay. I lowered my exposure bin 2024 now. Honestly, looks really nice. Send a screenshot. I got you, Forza. We'll check it out. Yeah, the exposure setting in Microsoft is like the secret setting of the sim that nobody figured out until like a month ago, which is hilarious because it does the biggest change to us in the sim. All right, we get our gens back on, APU's on, and cool. It's going to start it up. We'll go right side. There's 10. Introducing some fuel. Look how good that looks, man. Doesn't that look so nice, bro? That's crazy. Watch some F1 today. Nice. I want to go to an F1 race. That'd be really, really cool. A real life F1 race. I'll be down. I see that, Lucid. Hey, Owls. I looked at a girl through her window today. Is that weird? Or the type of questions I get asked? This is Mark in a helicopter. Again, there's no model matching with the helicopter yet, so that's why it's a E195. I think it would be even better if he's like a Cessna at least. Interesting. All right, cool. Let's go number 1. There's 10. Add some fuel here, man. What's up, Hyde? Do you know XP72? I do know XP72. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Hopefully you're... Ooh. Got that stuck from putting my headset back on. Hopefully you're doing well. Sweet. Looks like we got a nice start on that one as well. There you go, stabilizing itself. Awesome. All right, we're going to get this guy off. We'll get our generator off and reset as well. We'll leave the APU on, though. We'll slide over here. Let's go and get our flap set 15 degrees. 15's coming out. See those slats drop. Awesome. We'll get our trim set up, which it already is in the trim. We'll get a little bit more nose up, though. Go 5.5 is good for me. And then we'll run a flight control test, and we'll be out of here. Look at that. Nice smooth flight controls. All right, pretty correct. We'll slide over here. Let's go and get my taxi light online. With these to nav, I forgot we had to align our IRS again, and then we'll remove the parking brake, and we'll taxi on out. Kind of hard to see with the head tracking in this cockpit. Looking clear on both sides. I'm going to taxi through the ramp to Mike. Nassau traffic citation 5 Romeo hotels out of the FBO taxing runway 32 via Mike. Nassau.
And Nassau traffic citation 815 Romeo Apollo is going to be taken up runway 32 Nassau.
Awesome, here you go, man. Until I can afford it, the default Seattle in 2024 is so much better than 2020. A lot of the sceneries that were, I guess, what do you call them, the premium deluxe airports, those are a lot better in 24. They've updated them. You got to get that scenery though, man. That Seattle scenery is awesome. Richard, I don't actually know. I don't really know what it's for. I've just seen a bunch of IRO pilots and tutorials show that you leave it on, so I just do it too. If I'm being quite honest with you. An A380 over there. Nice. The A380 is coming towards me. Should I be scared? Oh my god. There's an A380 on top of me. How do we get out of here, by the way? Okay, I think this scenery is a little out of date. 'Cause I'm pretty sure these are supposed to connect over. That's fine. We'll just scooch ourselves across here in the middle. Sounds good, Mr. Flightline. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, it's just, I looked at it go through a window. Interesting.
That's what I'm going for. My leg container. That's what.
And Nassau to Citation 815 from Bravo is clear 32 on the Jabs to.
And so we're gonna have to kind of bootleg ourselves here, because this is supposed to be one apron here, but it's not like that in my scenery, so that's fine. I'm gonna clear it, right? Yeah, I cleared it. Am I gonna clear this airplane? Yeah, I am. Sweet. All right, cool. He said, "Don't hit the bulb." Try not to. So I was going so slow. All right, we can speed it up now. APU stays on in most biz jets during a takeoff and initial climb. I wonder why, the engine. What's the reason behind that? Do some BBJ ups? We could. I just literally do not like the BBJ that much. It's just like flying a 737 but private. It's like when I do something like that, I would rather just fly a private jet. Did I notice the A380? How can I miss it?
That's what I'm going for. 8 miles south, runway 32. That's all.
Alright, we'll hold. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Already at 63 likes. Do appreciate you guys, man. And again, thank you guys for dealing with the issues we've been having. Awesome. Is there a guy coming to land, or is that guy 10? No, he is coming in to land. Wait, no, he's not. Wait, there's nobody coming in to land. Never mind.
Yeah, national traffic, calling 45 on runway 32, low pass.
Oh, he is. I'm just not seeing him on any flight radar thing. That's weird. Okay. What are you doing, Mark? This damn A380. Texting out, I'm not joining, have a good flight. Bro, what? All right. Sounds good, flight line. Look at the reflections down here.
And that's what I'm calling 45.
What the heck?
Runway 32.
There he is. He's doing a low pass. Oh my gosh. Jesus. This is crazy. Oh, cool. Let's get some lights on. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get the landing lights on. Boom, boom. Tax lights coming off over here. We'll get this guy on. This guy comes on. And also traffic, citation 5. Romeo Hotel is going to be lined up and departing 32 straight out to the west, Nassau.
Nassau traffic, Eddie had 55 heavy to me, lining up behind, departing citation.
No, it's not Mark, it's Fires. Good to know.
Nassau traffic, short 32 at hotel will depart after the blimp.
The blimp? He's flying a blimp? Oh my god. Oh, we definitely can. That'll be fun, Richard.
Yeah, Nassau traffic Delta 347 heavy, holding short 32 at hotel will depart after the blimp. Will be number 3.
Alrighty, folks. We'll line this bad boy up. And let's get out of here, man. Control cam's coming online. You guys got those emojis? Use them. Here we go. Here's 40. Get some nose down there. Here's speeds alive. Here's 80 backs released. Got 2 good engines. V1 rotate. Spaz rate, get up. Nav, flight level change, auto throttle. Got on FMS speeds here. Slight nose down. Throw it over to AP. Give myself a quick view. Look at that. Dude, that looks crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think Atmos would really do that much, but it definitely is doing a lot right now. Atmos for 2024 might be a strat right there. All right, flaps are up clean. I'm back, overlays on, and music's up. Nassau traffic, Citation 5, Romeo Hotel is going to be clear. Runway 32, climbing on the 𝐓𝐸Zz 2 departure westbound, Nassau. Awesome, man. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my guy? I see this wing view on a regular basis. What does that mean? How do you put the weather radar on? You have to go over here. And I remember you select MFD, WX, and then you also have to do it in here. Actually, how do you? Remember there's two things you had to hit. It was one of these, and you had to hit something else actually on the MFD. I don't actually remember, though. I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. We're not on nav? Okay, we are on nav. We're just overflying the waypoint for some reason. I think that was my fault. There you go. Sweet. Only dream, my only dream. I only dream of 2024 running this suite, dude. I don't know what happened, but I've just locked it in. It's just working. It's great. Oh, it's an overfly waypoint. I got you. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to change my heading. First, let's get this altitude up. 240 is what we're doing. 240. Excuse me. And we'll get the heading reset to 60. Actually, can I just do that? I can. Sweet. You said, couldn't it be me? What's up, Matthew? How you doing, man? Yeah, I mean, it is really running for right now, dude. Yeah, I was just telling everybody, like, the Atmos, dude, I really didn't think you needed it, but it looks very, very good in 24. Like, this looks insane.
Yeah, that's on traffic. Cost 45 land late speed for traffic.
Dude. Nice, man. Big shit. He says, anyone know how much FPS do you use from going from 2020 to 2024? I don't know if my historic PC can handle 2024. Well, your computer's supposed to be able to run 2024 better than it does run 2020. However, there's an issue with VRAM usage in this sim, which means a lot of people's sims with the worser PCs or lower end spec PCs are not experiencing good performance. So what kind of graphics card do you have, and how much VRAM does it have? Because if you don't have at least the bigger VRAM cards, it's going to run a little bit choppy. It shouldn't be terrible, though. Just a lot of people that don't have the big VRAM cards have a lot of frame issues. Lower end spec. I mean, I don't know. I still find it crazy you can't run it. I think that's weird. Spent some flying in the sim, got to do a go around at LAX. Ooh, there you go, Matthew. Dude, this flight's so short. We already have 24 minutes left. It's gonna be like straight up and down. Oh, look at the breakout. Nice. The weirdest comment you ever got on stream? I honestly don't know. I've gotten some really strange comments before. They've ranged from like stuff that is just I'm not repeating to like people saying, do I like ice cream on my toes? Very weird stuff. Check screenshots before you have to descend. If I look at screenshots, I gotta look at everybody, so we're probably not gonna have time to. A bunch of people sent screenshots. We'll try to check them out on the ground. Once we land, we'll check them out. You have a 1080 Ti. It was a great card at one point, but 50 years ago, yeah. You might have some issues running 24 with that, if I'm being honest. I remember people wanting a 1660 Super, like, and that wasn't even that long ago, which is crazy to think about. Anyways, we're at a 10. It's gonna get the seatbelt signs and stay on for right now. Let's get the tail float off, recog off, and get the landing lights off. We'll get the seatbelts off here in a second. Get myself out of this suit first. Cammy, have you heard some of the stuff you say? What's the weather like in Tampa right now? Where's Tampa? I mean, there's a little bit of a rainstorm, it says, but it's not bad. 020 at 8 knots VFR conditions. We keep climbing up. I really got to use the bathroom real quick, though. I think I should be okay. All right, we'll let it do its thing. I'm going to step away for like literally less than 5 minutes, and hopefully we don't die by then. So I'll be right back.
Nassau traffic, November to Whiskey, 9 and up from 8 to Africa. Traffic, November to Whiskey, runway to traffic.
Yeah, Nassau traffic call 45 miles out runway 32. Nassau traffic call 5. Full stop, maintain runway 32, Nassau.
And Nassau traffic on T1 taking off on 46. Clear runway 32, turning to the east, we want to remain in the pattern.
Alrighty. Why are we all saying 41? What's up with the 41? 41 is the new meta, 41. What? I don't know either, Mike. What is 68, 20? Everybody just saying 67. Okay, 67. You have a 4060, you get 67 FPS in 2020 and 41 FPS in 24. No joke. Yeah, it's a VRAM thing. Like I said, I think the main reason I don't notice it is because I have the 4070 Ti, but it's the Super, so it has the extra little VRAM slot in it. So for that reason, I never really max out my VRAM usage when I play the sim. So I don't really notice the effects of what you guys have. Because like I said, Mike has a 4070, but he has VRAM issues. It's so weird. My Phoenix 8020 nav data is up to date, but my SID and STAR aren't matching to what SimBrief says. Is your SimBrief up to date? Because you know SimBrief has its own nav data as well. Make sure you're running the correct nav cycle on SimBrief as well.
Yeah, that's not
Hey, there you go, Yamil. That's exciting, my guy. What's up, Manju? Since I was going in the citation right behind you. Hey, appreciate you flying with me, man. We are chilling. We are chilling. It's been a eventful stream. Trying to get back into the groove of it, but we're chilling. Hopefully your flight's going smoother than mine. All right, so like I said, we're already basically here, and I had planned for 3-2. Mr. Engine 2 fail. Can you tell me what would be the favoring weather or favoring runway today, and what I'm going to be expecting on this final? Jesus, can you meow for me? Absolutely not. All right, let's go here. Let's get 22.8 set, and we'll hold on that for a second until we need to switch over. You gotta make me look on SkyVector, Lord. I was hoping you could do it so I can make you work for me. All right, let's go here. SkyVector. Where is this thing at down here? Okay, so it's, oh, honestly, it was telling me the truth. It's 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐢𝐵. Okay. 10 statute miles, few at 12, 299 or 4. Outside. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. The dew point and the outside air temp are the exact same, 25 and 25, but it's few at 12,000. All right, cool. So what are you guys planning for? I'm on, what was it, 2-3 or 5? Let's check. You can do either way because there's no wind, but what's the standard arrival into this? Because I have 2-3. What does everybody else have? We do another leg or call tonight? We probably do another leg. It's these flights have been like 30 minutes, so we'll probably do one more leg and call tonight. Make sure to call. We're on an 82-mile final like a serious pilot. Yeah, but I have to say all traffic, please advise at the end of that sentence. That's the way to do it. Excuse me. All right, by the way, seatbelt signs can come off for a little bit. They're gonna go right back on, but take it chill. Hey, you guys that are flying with me, what runway are you guys planning for? Or actually, I'm like number, oh. Okay, never mind. I thought I was number 1 in the Conga line. Who's 617? What runway is 617 landing on? I'll land on the one behind him. I'm planning for 2-3. But again, with that, we could land on whichever way we want. I want to say that 2-3 is the normal runway at this airport. At least what they normally would use. You're landing 2-3? Okay, we'll stick with 2-3 then. And that will be my plan. And here, while we're here, let's go MFD. And let's see what we can do here. So we'll, let's see, what kind of views can I get? Let's get 2-3, RNAV 2-3. Let's see, let's use the chart. Let's go, bam, delete, 07 Foxtrot Alpha, enter. Oh, does it not have charts on here? Oh, shoot. What if I do this? 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐠. Will that work? Nah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not pulling it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, what's ZUNEP look like? That's from here. And I'm actually gonna put myself on an arrival. That might do something. Let's do 2-3. No, that's too far out. Okay, we'll take it from. Okay, we'll take it from. I'm hitting stuff now. Do 2-3 from ZUNEP. And then we'll keep it like that. I don't want the star though. Can I get rid of the star, please? Here, we'll do delete and then star. There you go. Yeah, so we'll just do 2-3 and we'll just do visual. That'll work out. Cool. And then let's go here. Let's delete this discount. And sweet. Now it's a little worm. Awesome. All right, that works. QQ. And by the way, that airport's 50 miles out. Let's start a nice little descent down. Let's get altitude. Let's go VNAV. Try to capture it with vertical speed first. We get it about 1800 down-ish. And we'll get it down to 3. Cool. That's how we'll rock it. Is it just me or 2024 feels grainy and pixelated? You just got to edit your settings around, man. No, I will say the sim I'm looking at right now, it is a little bit grayscaled, but that's just because I'm using Atmos. I'm still trying to tweak my Atmos settings. So I found out in the cloudy days, like cloudy environments that we were just in, it looks really, really good. But in these sunny kind of environments where there's not much like overcast really blocking the sun view of the airplane, or just the sun shining onto the aircraft, it looks a little dark. So for me at least, I'm gonna have to just keep messing with these presets. But the default sim, in my opinion, looks... I wouldn't say it didn't always look grayscale, because I remember when I first got it, it did. But after adjusting my exposure settings, it was pretty much fine. That grayscale issue was something I had originally, though. And again, I'm having it now because of Atmos. Oh, what? What's it called? There are 2 approaches here, but they're private. Oh, are they? Okay. I have everything at max/ultra pretty much at like 90 frames. There you go. That's really, really good. I will be flying the beautiful Southwest Canyon Blue livery tomorrow on the 737-700 somewhere in and back to Midway. My home base for Southwest Virtual. Should be fun flying with my friends. There you go, Aiden. I love the Canyon Blue so much more. I think the new Southwest livery matches, like, you know, modern day liveries and everything, but that Canyon Blue is such a nice looking airplane, bro. I used to always be on that thing in Atlanta. Yeah, we're gonna have to start bombing it down here if we want to make any progress. Get it 36. And what's the CTAF here? And I love how approach is online. Dude, Nassau approach is online now. Oh my gosh. All right, CTAF 07FA. There's no CTAF? I could have sworn there's a CTAF. Or maybe that's when we looked it up on, I think that's when we looked up the actual frequency was, and then we just used that. So we'll just rock it on Unicom for VATSIM purposes. And what I'm gonna do here to make it a little bit like easier to descend and not dive bomb like we did last time, we'll just do a little squiggly. But still get it down efficiently. Northwest says I mainly do Alaska VA, but I'm on Southwest VA sometimes. I like the idea of VAs. I like how, you know, it's like it's almost just like a role playing of like an airline job, but it's just I don't like it for some reason. I don't know. Something about it just I don't like. I check in, it says at 2508 it's it says it's 2508, so my sunroof is up to date. So why is the Phoenix SID and Star not matching? Honestly, in that case, I don't know, Lewis. That's kind of weird. I mean, is it like what airport is it into? Is it into like a known airport, or is it just like some random airport in the middle of nowhere? It's 220. We try Aston's or Atson's Rex presets. They look really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna start messing with them. This is literally my first official time using Atmos for a full flight. Yesterday I went around, I was just selecting random settings and seeing what I could find. Because what I personally want is I want to ooh, okay, hold on. I want your boy, what's his name? Let's go to like notes. Who makes the good Atmos preset for 2020? What's his name? Forgot the dude's name, but I want him to come over to 24 for this Atmos. Until then, I was just finding random people stuff. Not using Atmos. Yeah, Lupo. That's who it was. Lupo. Yeah, until he comes over, I'm just gonna have to find random people's presets. Jack said I should make my own, so I'm probably gonna attempt to do that tonight. I don't know how well it's gonna go though. There is no CTOF on VATSIM at Key Largo, so we're just gonna use 22.8 mark. Probably gonna get the Land VFR 319 and 321 Neo. Are they good? They suck, Jets. I want to get them if I was you. Well, let me rephrase that. It sucks compared to the Phoenix Airbuses. The planes itself aren't the worst aircraft I've ever seen, but they're not. Their stuff isn't good. I just say it's not the worst because it's not like MS Scenery designs. It at least flies. You can type in a flight plan and has an EFB. So it's decent. But compared to Phoenix, I would not pick that up if I was you. I'm so sorry about lacking about girls and doing weird shit. I won't do it again. Lacking about girls? You mean talking? Yeah, just chill out, Cammy. I'm okay with a little brain rot here and there, but if all you say is brain rot, that's where it gets annoying. So you're good. Just keep it to a minimum. You could have fun, not too much fun. Got all 3 Phoenix planes. I understand the glaze now, dude. It's there for a reason. They're literally the best airplanes in the sim. Now I know somebody's gonna disagree with me on that, but in my opinion, they are the best airplanes in the sim. Why did we stop descending? I want it 3,000. All right, now we're getting back down. You sound like a teacher. I sound like a teacher. I don't like people saying Sigma and 67 in my chat every 6 seconds. My bad. Need to redo the PTU sound. I honestly agree with that. I don't think it's bad, but I think whatever they did in this newest update, they messed with the PTU sound a little bit. It doesn't. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't sound wrong, but it sounds wrong. I know that doesn't make any sense, but just hear me out. It sounds right, but it sounds wrong at the same time. I never turned off my APE, by the way. Oh well. Over here, let's get our seatbelt signs back on. Let's get the recog on. Let's get these landing lights on, and it will be good to go. I am too, Yamil. That's gonna be a fun one. You think there'd be number 2? I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. I'm still mad high. All right, let's just nuke it. Speed breakout nuke. And by the way, is my TCAS on or not? It says traffic's on, so I think we should see people. All right, back on VNAV now. There you go. All right, now it should be okay. Dude, it wasn't descending how I wanted it to, so I was like, all right, let's just drop it. Just drop. And that did exactly what I wanted to do. Want to get the iFly Max 8, but it's really expensive. I would say it's actually priced how it should be. It's not a cheap airplane, but it's really good. Honestly, right now, I think the 2 best planes in the sim, in my opinion, are the Phoenix Airbuses, the whole lineup they got, and then the iFly Max is number 2. That's my lineup. Again, I know some people are gonna say, oh, the Black Square Duke, or you know, the MD-88 is the best airplane in the sim, but in my opinion, right now, it goes Phoenix and then the iFly Max. What's your favorite fruit in this place? What's your favorite fruit in this place is perfect for you because there's a basketball court? No comment. Honestly, my favorite fruit is stereotypical watermelon. I got you, Baron. I'll check it in a second, my guy. All right, so we don't have any charts for this airport, so we're just gonna close that. We're gonna land 2-3 and get off as soon as possible. That's my goal here. So we're gonna start with a pretty far out call, just so.
Traffic on C1, just departed runway 23. We're going to remain in the pattern Ocean Reef.
Yeah, we're just gonna make an early call here so people know what we're doing. Ocean Reef traffic at Citation 125 Romeo Hotel, about 12.5 to the northeast of the airfield. Going to be joining the visual 2-3 for about a 10-mile final. Ocean Reef.
Negative, the pattern's full.
Negative, I opened it.
Negative, switching the gun.
You closer missiles.
I'm already on gun.
Oh man. All right, we're turning in. I'm gonna just go my speeds, and we're gonna slow it down to 230. That's what I would like to have. And we should be able to see the airport.
Miami traffic, good evening. 10-8188, establish ILS from 330.
Miami traffic? Where? Going, C-Tough. Just sucks because the 737 I have is a 700, and nobody but Southwest really flies it, so it's either Southwest Alaska or Oakland. Yeah, I recommend if you don't have a 7.3 yet, you should have got that 800.
And Citation 815 Bravo is sent out for the visual.
Honestly, just wait a little bit though. Oh, actually no. You should have checked in. I think it was a few weeks ago. It was an anniversary for PMG, so they had a discount on their store. You could have got a few of their 7.3s for a little bit cheaper. But what I was saying is I would wait for the update to come out for the 2024 737s, and then that's when you should get the rest of them. Just because knowing them, they might charge another price or some crap. Oh, it's gonna be awesome, Bryce. I'm excited. All right, slow it down. Let's get 190. The music's coming off. Let's go ahead and go to performance. A landing. Outside air temperature was, what is it in Miami? We'll just run off of Miami. It was basically the same thing when I checked it. 26 degrees Celsius. We'll put 26 degrees Celsius. 299er. 3 now, 299er 3. Winds are 3600 at 0. And that's good. Dry, 35. That's all good. Landing data, cool. 123, 118, cool.
Traffic gun 21 short final.
Coming up on about a 5-mile final, slow it down even more. Get about 160. Ocean Reef traffic, Citation 5 Romeo Hotels, about a 5-mile final for the visual now, 2-3. Ocean Reef. All right, folks, here we go. Base cam's coming off.
Traffic, gun 21.
Just gonna notch up.
We're on the upland.
And I want to actually do some flying here, so I'm gonna take over the airplane. My airplane.
And Ocean Reef traffic, Citation 815 Bravo is about 3 miles final for Citation 2-3 traffic.
And my throttles.
Traffic, gun 21 making a right upwind for the option.
Set 123 for my reference speed, approach speed. Oh, Joy, we're gonna try to make it the best we can here. I don't think Micro Center ships. I might be wrong though. All right, bring that nose up to get back on the slope, or glide path, I should say, to also bleed off some airspeed here. Try to slow it down to final now. Ocean Reef, Citation 5 Romeo Hotel, about 3 miles for the visual 2-3. Ocean Reef.
And Ocean Reef, Citation 815 Bravo is a short final for 2-3. Ocean Reef.
All right, flaps full, gears down. Mike, do my job, please. There's somebody over there. Sweet. In Ocean Reef, Citation 5, Romeo Hotel is going to be short final. Runway 23. Ocean Reef. I think I hit my speed brakes or left them out, one of the two.
Kind of behind that final, that traffic on the short final, making our base turn here now.
And Ocean Reef, A1 Pepper Mobile, KBCT, Ocean Reef.
Reverse is up. Speed brake's coming out. And we'll slow it down. There you go. Just get it down. Sweet.
Mark, give me a wind wave.
And we'll hit the brakes. Reverse is up. Spoilers back in. That's a negative 400 feet per minute, but at 1.1 G. Nice and firm. Yeah, that was a short runway. That's why I didn't float at all, dude. I was about to float it out for a second. I was like, yeah, let's just drop it, dude. It ends really, really quick. All right. Let's go ahead and try to backtrack here very quickly. And we'll get off somewhere over here. I'm gonna get off right here, actually. Is there something there? Here we go. You'll pass this guy and go to the next one. Awesome. Flaps coming up.
Ocean Reef traffic, Citation 30 Golf X-ray is crossing over midfield, and we're going to do a left downwind for 23 Ocean Reef.
And there we go, man. I'll wrap it back. Ocean Reef, Citation 5, Romeo Hotel is clear. 2-3. Ocean Reef. Alright, how we're gonna park this thing here, dude? I don't have much room. I think this is a really big airplane for this airport. Hold on, let's see what I can do.
We have one fatality, one is off. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna do some cheating here because I don't have a marshaller. We're gonna outside taxi this thing over here, and we'll be good. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. Sketchy approach, dude. That was a fun approach. We ought to take off and do a pattern. You guys want to do a pattern? Honestly, you could just to waste some time. Take off and do another landing. I'd be down. Y'all down for one? And then we'll park it up. So you could make a better landing than that. Alright, there's no way I could line this thing up.
Ocean Reef traffic, Citation 30 Golf X-rays, turn final 2-3 Ocean Reef.
Turn it, turn it, turn it. Turn it. Alright, we'll hold it here. That's good enough, dude. There's no way I can fit this thing here. Alright, parking brakes set. And reset that. Oh, we're already on that one. Sweet. Generator's coming on. And then let's go and shut these bad boys down. Uno and dos. Sweet, man. What yoke / joystick do you have? I'm using the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing yoke. That's what I'm rocking with tonight. TCA Boeing yoke. Should do some BFR or just fly over the Keys area? We could. I think what I'm probably just gonna do, we'll just we could either head back to Nassau or we could fly back to Boca Raton. I'll put a poll out. I was gonna do the pattern, but then I realized there's like
Ocean Reef traffic, Citation 30 Golf X-ray, short final.
Let's just keep it simple and not try to interfere with that. And let's get seatbelt signs off. This is coming off. Recall can come off. And taxi light. Actually, no, we didn't turn them on yet. Landing lights. There we go. Sweet. Let's go back here. I'm gonna chalk it. Ground services, chalk it, and then we'll open up the door. Where's the click spot? I forget all the time. All right, we're just gonna keep it simple. Open it up. There we go. Now we opened it. APF or APF? Is there a? I don't have a scenery. Is it decent by default? We could. That looks freaking sick though at this airport, man. Look at that. That is awesome. Damn, bro. That looks really, really, really cool at this airport. That's nice. Awesome, dude. You have no clue? All right, cool. We'll put out a poll for it then. Let's do, start a poll. Next leg. We could do KAFP. It's AFP, right? Naples? Or APF, sorry. APF. Go back to MYNN. Or we could go to KBCT. Where we going? Where we going? And if you haven't already and you are enjoying this very chaotic stream tonight, hit the like button, man. Just go to Frankfurt. It's not too far, Lord. Yeah, we actually smacked that landing, dude. But it's like, it was either I let it float halfway down the runway like it was about to, or I just like stopped flaring. Like we got a negative 498, 1.1 G, and we landed right here. And this actually looks like such a long distance. We might have been able to float it out for a little bit, but I mean, even landing all the way back there, we didn't stop till the end of the runway. So I think I made the good decision to just drop it. Sweet. I don't know what it is though, man. The new update with this airplane, it feels so good to brake and like taxi now and use the rudder. It's not just all over the place. It's like sticky. It feels like it sticks to the ground how an airplane should. In aviation, you have this thing called a go around. You thought I should have go around? Really? Why? The approach was pretty stable. The landing was just firm. What's the shortest distance? Honestly, I don't even know. I think Naples might be pretty close. Trying to figure out. Yeah, Naples is, I mean, Naples is probably a little bit longer than flying. Actually, I don't know. It's probably like a 25-minute flight. All of these flights are about 25 minutes, so I don't think it's gonna be really a difference. Oh, maintenance told me that landing gear is in proper shape. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. We are all good. Trust me. Just do laps in the pattern with the Citation. You aren't confident in landing the plane. Don't land the plane because now my back is broken. Okay, this guy. 5070 Ti. I've heard that was a good one. I would get it. Electrical problem before we pushed out. Uh-oh, Josh. Oh, I just realized what you said. Josh, what's up, man? You're the one that just said you're on a 787 or something? Or the 7.6 to London Heathrow? Hey, hopefully it's going well for you, man. That's awesome. It'd be jokes. We could do one lap. Okay, you know what we can do? We'll do one lap around the pattern, and then we'll do a touch and go, or just a full stop and then take off and go to our destination. That's what we can do. We'll do that because I still want to fly somewhere. So let this play out for a second. I'm going to pull up the Discord real quick. We'll check out what we had going on here that you guys so desperately wanted me to see in general. Like, what is this? Why does it look like me too, bro? Anyways, we're gonna get flight some screenshots. Then we'll do that. We'll do a lap in the pattern and then we'll come back around. That looks almost like real life, dude. That's crazy. Is that real? No, that's the sim, dude. That looks crazy though. But yeah, we'll do one lap around the pattern, and then we'll land and then take off and go to our actual destination. This looks awesome, Caden. Nice, dude. Should go to Orlando. If we did, I would load in my scenery. I would hate to go to an airport that I have scenery for when it's default right now. That's the only problem. Orlando would be cool though. Bagel says beauty of a trailing link gear, even a firm landing is smooth. Exactly. Just kind of melts into the ground. It's beautiful. Got a Delta 321. Dominic on his computer, bro. I'm so hyped for Dominic. My dude Dom was taking screenshots on an Xbox, and now he's finally got his computer. Dude, that's a sick shot right there. And Wave's just been hammering out these shots recently. Here's him flying into Ocean Reef with us, Mr. SNA. Appreciate you flying, my dude. This one has a custom cabin, doesn't it? Has like a beige cabin with like some wood in it. Fly the 172 tomorrow or something along the lines of GA from what I heard. That's what I'm gonna try to do. That's my goal, Aiden. What did you find, Mike? What is this? Oh boy. Mickey Mike has purchased. Oh, you just got the motherboard? No, that says the graphics card. That says you've purchased a new graphics card, sir. Your 5070 Ti is arriving overnight. I thought we didn't have the money for it though, Mike. I'll take one too if you don't mind. We have a flying E190. That's a, ooh, that looks sick. That's actually a helicopter, but since there's no model matching in helicopters, it shows them doing stupid stuff like this. So yeah, you just went to the heavens, Jordan said. What sim is this? This is an X-plane, isn't it? This is like P3D or something. That model looks really good though. I mean, that looks perfect. Even though the textures aren't good, the modeling's nice. Had him doing some Tampa ups. Detroit, Tampa. And then whatever game this is again. Or is this that one RFS sim? Aerofly. I think this is Aerofly. Pretty sure that's Aerofly. Oh, you think it is TJX? Okay, I think it's Aerofly. All right, sweet. We're back. Looks like the pool winning is Napa. So we'll go ahead and head over there. So let's get this flight plan going. And again, like I said, we're gonna do a lap around the pattern, and then we'll do a full stop and then take off and go over there. I think that'll be pretty fun. All right, so let's get this flight plan set up. I would, Eddie, but I don't want to change planes. It's also because I really want to. I have some stuff working in the background right now, and I'm trying to get my GA thing really set up because it's gonna be really fun. So I don't want to do GA today. We're gonna do GA hopefully tomorrow. That's my plan. Trust me, it's gonna be a good stream. All right, so we'll be doing November 125 Romeo Hotel 07 FA. I put 07. Oops. 07 FA. We're going to KAPF. Right, APF. Yeah, APF. We're flying a 750. There it is. And then we'll get our profile with the winglet. Pounds, generate. Sweet. Would you recommend this plane? I do, Bamboo. It's a very nice aircraft, dude. He says I have a helicopter, not a plane. Oh lord. Can you send your pictures? Go for it, Jex. I'll probably check it out on the next flight though. And cruise. All right, we'll double file this flight plan to VATSIM, so they got it. Sweet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and slide over here, and we'll throw it into our Volanta sheet so you guys could have it as well. Good plan of flight. Remember 125 Romeo Hotel. Add flight plans, sim brief. There we go. A whopping 27 minutes, and that's just because we're doing this like triangular course or whatever right over RSW, so that'll be pretty cool. All right, I'll copy the flight, I'll throw it in the chat, and then let's get it ready. Boom, bam, boom, bam. You should do the career mode in 2024 in the Skyhawk. Hold on, things blocking your chat. In the Skyhawk, and then transport people around to different places. I'd rather just do the normal GA flying. Flying in career mode is terrible to me. I don't like it at all. You have scenery? I do not, so we're just gonna hope and pray it doesn't look too bad. All right, so let's go weights. Let's go and import from SimReef. It's been correct all the time, so I'm just gonna check the fuel, and if that's right, we're gonna be okay. Fuel's 3575. That's what I got. Cool. Apply. All right, we'll go here, and we'll slide it down. Clear our flight plan. Perfect initialization. We'll go next page. Next page. Actually, no. What are we doing? Nav. SimBrief. Flight plan recall. There you go. What do you think of that AI pick? It's terrible, Verum. It's terrible. All right, so departing, we're gonna use 23. It's telling me 05. I would actually like to use 05 just so it can be a straight out when we do the pattern. So yeah, we'll do that. It's an easier taxi as well. So we'll plan for that. We'll do 05 for the departure, activate. And cool, let's go and get perf in it. Next. Cruising altitude today is 22,000 feet for this flight for some reason. So we'll put flight level 220. ISA deviation is going to be 17, positive, so plus 17. We'll sync with our EFB, we'll confirm it. Look at next page, that's fine. Takeoff. What do we got? 26 degrees Celsius. And altimeter is 29903, 2993. Oops. 2993. And Miami is telling me the winds are 190 at 5. This is also saying the same thing, so we'll put 190 at 05. That's actually favoring, it's not favoring 5, but let's see what it says. And that's 15, that's fine, we'll confirm it. We'll have a 3-knot tailwind, 3-knot crosswind, that's not terrible. I'll keep it like that, that's fine. All right, cool. And let's go ahead and get this thing going. Sweet. Keep it on climb. All right, actually, no, let's go, let's fix our arrival first. Let's go arrival. We got plan 2-3, so we'll go with that. That's the favoring runway tonight. 2-3, RNAV, vectors, and we don't have a star, so we'll just hit arrival, activate. Cool. Keep that on the comm. Let's go shut the door, and we'll do the pattern and get out of here, guys. What's up, Mr. Street? Okay, hold on. Where's my? There it is. How you doing, Street Law? He says, what Atmos core preset? I'm using, who is it? Who's this guy? I'm using AB's Atmos preset. I haven't found one that I want to use for weather just yet, but I'm using AB Atmos. Yes, Street Law, I haven't streamed for 8 days and summer ended. You can tell that summer ended too. It's like everybody's streams slowed down. It's so demotivating, but it's okay. It's all good. Just having fun anyways. All right, door shut. We'll slide over here. We'll go map because we don't have any charts. And I'm going to go ahead and clear this, put it on standby. That's still good. Let's get our beacon light and seatbelt signs on. Music's coming off. And let's start at number 2. Awesome. AB is more like ABS, Lord. There's 10% add fuel. Actually, let's go outside. I want to hear it outside. I just realized, did it put my covers on the airplane? Why did it do that? Why are covers out? Don't do that. I'm not gonna have any information here. That guy is back taxiing. Holy crap. All right, those are all gone. Chocks are gone as well. Sweet. All right, we got a good start. Let's start at number 1. And we're just gonna add fuel now and hop outside and listen to it. I don't know what it is, but I'm loving this angle with these palm trees in the back. It's looking awesome, dude. Excuse me. I think I found a bug with this aircraft though with this latest update. The beacon light, no matter what setting it's on, if it's on just normal beacon or beacon and strobe, it only shows up on the bottom. The top one doesn't work anymore. It just kind of is there. So I don't know if that's just like a feature of the airplane. Maybe it is only on the bottom. I don't know, but that's just an observation I've made. All right, cool. Plane looks like it's spooled up nicely. We'll slide over here. Let's go ahead and get the lead air off. Generator comes off and reset. We'll keep the APU on though. Sweet. Those are all good. We'll slide here. Flaps 15. And we'll get our trim set up for takeoff. That's fine with me. Flight controls. Right rudder. Neutral. Left rudder. Neutral. Flight controls are free and correct. Let's get that taxi light on. We're already going to need our strobe lights on actually because we're going to be on the runway. So we get all those bad boys on. And takeoff mode. Awesome. Let's unmute VATSIM here. And we're gonna see how we could do this. I think there's already people that are lining up and taking off. I mean, there's also this guy just ripping it in a, I mean, Jesus, bro. I mean, dude.
Ocean Reef traffic, November 100 at Mike, left downwind, the runway 5, Ocean Reef.
He's on the left downwind at runway 5. We're just gonna have to rip it. All right, let's go. Parking brakes release. Slowly inch out and we'll make a call. Ocean Reef traffic citation. 5 Romeo Hotel is gonna be out of the tie down. We're gonna back check 5 and depart 5 remaining in the pattern. Ocean Reef.
You tied that thing down?
Yeah, with a rope and a pebble.
Word.
And Ocean Reef traffic for the November 1 Juliet Mike, you're going to do pattern of 5 or 2-3?
Alpha 5, we're on the left downwind.
Oh my God.
Roger, Gun 2-1 has you in sight. We'll slow
right,
and
so
let
there's
you
a plan
pass,
here,
and we'll
so we're
join
just
the
gonna have
pattern
to
with you.
wait.
Where's it at? We'll try not to zoom.
And Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotel is going to clear 2-3, hop over to the parking area and wait for this other citation to depart. Ocean Reef. All right, we'll just wait over here in the corner. Dude, this is already becoming chaos right now, bro. Parking brake's getting set. Awesome. All right, we'll just sit here and wait. My guy's taxiing through the dude. No.
And Ocean Reef traffic, Gun 2-1, we'll do a 180 and join the pattern for 1-5, runway 5, I'm sorry.
This is so cool, though. I love this airport. Look
Yo,
at
I
the
really
scenery.
hate to be a heckler, but the citation that I'm flying right now, ripping on your stream, looks so sick.
I didn't show you all the scenery though, but look, they got all these tennis courts out here. Over here's a golf course right next to the runway, dude. Like this airport's really cool. All right, he already take off? I'm gonna have to give him some spacing here because I'm in a Citation X. All right, he said he's on the final, so we'll wait for him to come in.
Runway 5.
All right, so there's 2
5
people
Romeo
coming in.
Hotel, get your camera ready. Here I come.
Oh God. Oh God, there's 2. Oh boy, all right. Oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? There's a normal person landing and there's just him. Oh my gosh. Dude, what are you flying?
And
What
Gun
is
2-1, we're going to do a low pass, we'll maintain.
What are you
200 feet.
flying? A random 7.5 slid through your live stream? Yo, what's up, 757? How you doing?
Ocean 100 at Mike, upwind, so let's cross wind, Ocean Reef.
Oh my gosh. Is that guy back taxing? He's just, oh. I really don't know what to say. This lineup of airplanes right now looks freaking awesome.
No, you're not going to believe me, but I'm actually flying a CJ3.
He's flying a CJ3 doing maneuvers like that.
Gun 2-1 clear, runway 5, left base, left upwind.
Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotel is going to be departing 05 remaining in the pattern. Ocean Reef. Okay. That guy just spawned in nowhere again. All right, cool. Parking brakes. Released. Let's go.
Ocean Reef 100 at Mike is left crosswind for left downwind.
Here we go.
Ocean Reef.
Let's get out of here, boys. And again, we're going to do, just going to run some patterns here. So I'm going to hand fly the whole thing. And we're going to do this. Got to be really quick though, lining up here. Okay. I just spawned on the runway, but that's all right. All right, control cam's coming on. All of our lights are already on.
Traffic on runway 5, please vacate the
All right.
gentleman had the runway.
Airspeed's alive. Oh my gosh. Good speeds. All right, good throttles. Engines. Rotate. Pause right here.
Ocean Reef traffic, 100 at Mike, left base to final runway 5, Ocean Reef.
All right, we're gonna do manage throttle here. So a hand fly it. Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotel is going to turn left crosswind 05 Ocean Reef.
Ocean Reef, one good at Mike, 10 final runway 5, Ocean Reef.
Stalled there a little bit. Get a little bit more airspeed. Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotels, turning left downwind 05. Ocean Reef.
Is that a stick shaker I heard?
No, that was my hand shivering because I'm nervous. He said it's trying to be me. Check right failed. What do you mean?
I don't know. It sounded like a stick shaker.
I don't know the airport elevation. I
Yeah,
hear, by
it's
the
fine
way, so
going
we're just
off,
gonna do
sorry.
1200. That works.
Who's on the runway?
And then we're gonna see how long I have to extend this downwind. Holy wind. Holy wind. Oh.
Sorry, we got a L39 on the runway.
Whoa.
One's on the route.
5 Romeo Hotel, check your right wing. L39 282 Whiskey Bravo is going to be taking off. I don't even know what runway this is.
Oh my gosh. What is going on?
Ocean Reef, one good at Mike is left crosswind, left downwind.
Alright. Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotels, turning left base 05. Ocean Reef. Alright, here we go. You on VATSIM multiplayer? This is VATSIM. I decided to run a pattern here, and now everybody's acting stupid.
Field, taxi, back taxi, over taxi, I'm sorry. Back up the runway 5.
Ocean Reef, one good at Mike, left downwind, runway 5, Ocean Reef.
Sounds good, Baron. Have a good dinner, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us as usual. Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotel, starting final 05, Ocean Reef. Oh, there's the runway. I couldn't see it.
One's off,
Just level it out here and get the gear down.
Damn, you way overshot it, bud.
That's okay.
Ocean Reef, one good at Mike, turn left base.
Alright, we can fix this up.
Just pull back and add a bunch of runners.
Oh my god, who's that?
Ocean Reef, Citation 15 Bahamas will be taken out. Ocean Reef 23.
In Ocean Reef traffic, 5 Romeo Hotels on final 05, Ocean Reef.
We're clear of you there, guy.
Yeah, there's another guy saying he's taking off to the opposite side.
And Ocean Reef,
Oh my gosh.
is going to be not taken off. 05.
Ocean Reef, one good
Oh
at
my
Mike
god,
is,
dude, what is
left base
going
to
on,
final,
guys?
runway
Y'all
5.
cannot be acting like this, dude. This is
6,
terrible.
7.
There's a guy
Shut
on the
the
runway.
fuck up.
He's still on the runway. I'm going around. Alright, files are 8 gear up. In Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotels going around, continuing in the pattern. Ocean Reef. Alright, let's try this next time. Bro, what is this, Marcos? I'm trying to do one pattern at this airport in this airplane because I was requested to do it and I thought it'd be fun. But everybody is acting stupid right now flying with me. I'm attempting to do it again and not have somebody on the runway.
Come on, you gotta have a little fun on VATSIM every once in a while. It's like this every night, man.
Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotels, left crosswind 05. Ocean Reef.
Ocean Reef, one good at Mike, outbound, turning left crosswind, Ocean Reef.
Jesus. Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotels, left downwind 05. Ocean Reef. Alright, we'll try this again here, guys. See if I can loop it back around.
Citation 5 Bahamas is taken off runway 05, Ocean Reef.
Is that a whole 737? That was a ERJ. 195. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. What's up, Ryan? Napa's Home Airport? Nice.
5 Romeo Hotel, right wing.
We're doing a flight over there next. We're just running a pattern here at this airport, or trying to. What is going on, dude? Help. We're gonna start a slight descent here. Here we go. Oh, for sure, Aiden. Everybody's gone.
5 Romeo Hotel, right wing, one more time, then I'll be done.
Okay, that was pretty sick. I'll give you that. Okay, yeah, that was sick. That was sick. That was pretty cool. Ocean Reef 5, Romeo Hotel, left base 05. Ocean Reef. Alright, let's not overshoot this time in the first place.
And Citation 5 Romeo clear of 05, left to join the pattern. Ocean Reef.
That aviation, that's already happened.
7.
Ocean Reef 5 Romeo Hotel is turning final, 05 Ocean Reef.
Ocean Reef 1 Juliet Mike, turn final, where am I starting?
He's also turning final? Lord. Alright, go down. Let's line her back up. I overshot it again. A little too low now. We'll correct it up. Alright, here we go. I think we should be able to actually get it down this time. Oh my gosh, there's another one. What are these guys doing? Ooh, bounce. Hella bounce, dude. I'm still floating. I'm still floating. There we go. I bounced again. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna overrun. I literally overran. I just overran. I just overran. I just overran. Oh no. 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 Alright, we're good. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was terrible.
That was clutch.
Jesus. Alright. Yeah, I just suck at this airport, dude.
Inbound hover taxi.
I just suck at this. Apparently it was a negative 69 feet per minute, but that's after I bounced like 6 times. Alright, let's back taxi to 5 and then we'll get out of here. Ocean Reef, Station 5 Romeo Hotel is going to be back taxiing 05 Ocean Reef. Oof, yeah, that was, I think, 3 bounces, bro. I landed it nice one time, and then now I can't do it anymore. It's almost like this plane's too smooth. It's too good of a flight model. I'm so used to like barely flaring and just having the nose plap up like that. Oh my gosh. Jesus, brakes are hotter than the sun. I guarantee he would too. That's the sad part. Alright, keep 15 out. Alright, nobody called their own downwind or anything, so we're just gonna line it back up and take off.
And gun 2-1 is on the ground.
So what happened? I flared like crazy, which was not enough flare, and I bounced. Great landing. I hope they're joking. He's left base to final. I could line up and get out here before him. All right, you guys know the drill. Let's actually get to our destination now after burning a bunch of fuel doing nothing. Ocean Reef, Citation 5, Romeo Hotel is going to be departing 5 to the northwest. Ocean Reef.
What the hell was that?
Oh my god, people are slewing into me again now. Lord. Alright,
Ocean Reef traffic, 1 Juliet Mike is final runway 5 and north.
Six, 7.
At this point, that's fine. All right. There's 80. And rotate. There's a 747 at the edge of the runway. Buzzer rate, gear up. Auto throttle, FMS speeds, nav, flight level change. Direct, bingos. Sherman Station 5, Romeo Hotel is going to be clear of 05, making a departure to the northwest of the airfield. Ocean Reef. Alright, we'll hand fly this bad boy out. That'll be good to go. Get a notch out.
Ocean Reef traffic, November 1 Juliet Mike is upwind of Washington north, Ocean Reef.
Alright.
Oh, 5 Romeo Hotel right wing.
That was pretty
Shut
fun.
the hell up about the damn right wing, man.
And another notch back up. And I'm gonna hand fly this thing out for a second because this thing's actually very nice to
You want to kiss, dude? Of course, man. Alright, guys, Ocean Reef traffic. Hog 01 going to be in an A10 Thunderbolt 2 by Fairchild Republic. Going to be doing some patterns around the Ocean Reef Airport.
What is
You want to
going
catch this hog?
Oh, forgot I didn't set my altitude back from the patterns. There you go, flight level change. Acceleration, we'll bring the nose down. And we'll throw it over to AP. AP's got it, I'm off of it, overlay is on, audio's down. The music is up. And crew, we are cruising at 220 today, so we'll set that. We'll reset our heading, altitude 220 gets set. And awesome, man. That was okay. I feel like we could have done a better landing, but that's all right. We're now just climbing out, looking sweet. That was chaotic as hell, dude. I didn't think it would get that freaking rowdy. Y'all did a little too much, but all right. What's your favorite airline? Delta. Delta's definitely my favorite airline, my dude. VATSIM supervisors are having an aneurysm, dude. I thought people were actually gonna do realistic patterns. Everybody start freaking F-18 bombing left and right. I was like, all right, guys. Oh well. Dude, I don't even know. I wish I could tell you. I don't know myself. This looks really good though, bro. This looks very, very nice. I'm definitely glad I got my auto FPS settings set up correctly so I could finally have good looking ortho on the ground. Almost overran the runway, dude. I was gonna go around, but I was like, I'm not staying for another 15 minutes to actually have that some supervisors pull up and see everybody doing that. So I just put it down and left. What's up, Diamond Mike? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully everything's going well with you. She looks sweet, dude. Nice shit. I appreciate it, Aaron. It's a pretty cool livery I found on FlightSim.to. By the way, we didn't change our overlay. There you go. Or not Napa, Naples. Naples is where we're going. Sweet, dude. Flying DCA to BTR right now in the CRJ. Nice. Good old Baton Rouge. I was surprised they didn't have a scenery for that. Thanks, buddy. All is well. Hope you're well too. I'm chilling, my guy. Getting back into the streaming world after being gone for a little bit, so I'm doing good. Owls hates he guys, it's official. You mean me? Is I was trying to say Owls hates me? This guy. Jesus. I'm seeing the Air Force Proud video that he posted. Oh my gosh. Alright, what did I miss? So let's go boom, boom, make sure the stream's not dying, because it did die earlier. Rate you? What do you mean rate you? You just flew a Cessna 172? Nice, there you go, man. That's awesome, Aaron. What's up, Zane says that was by far the most fun way, the most fun I've had flying a CJ3. That was you, Jane? Oh my gosh. Gee, that was Zane flying that crap, bro. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Flew it in real life? Nice. There you go, Aaron. You got your PPL or something? Aviation Bros, what's up, man? What Atmos core preset are you using? I am using AB. I'm using Atmos AB. However, I did adjust the, what is the setting called? It's like the brightness setting for the environment. I upped that a little bit because this setting's a little too dark for my liking. But other than that, I'm using the Atmos preset, and it's AB's Atmos preset. That's what I'm rocking with. What do I think of the 75? It's a cool airplane. I don't love it as much as a lot of other people do, but it's a great aircraft. Terrain level of detail went up to like 800 without FPS. Dude, yeah, I used it to make it go from, so right now terrain level of details at 300 and object level of details is at 300 as well. So I just have it max out on cruise, and then by the time I get back to the ground, it goes back to 110. And I'm finally glad I figured out how to do it with like good FPS still, because that was the main reason I was using dynamic, because for some reason dynamic settings actually gave me good frames, and if I took it off, it would just completely make the sim run like crap. If you guys look down there though, we got Miami. Flying over good old Miami. That's pretty dope. What's up, bud? What's up, Biodef? Hopefully everything's going well. As a 757 myself, I'm kind of biased. I see. I thought you were an IRL pilot though. Oh wait, well, okay, I get it. You are a 757. That makes sense. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, waiting for 18 so we can turn off this APU. We could already do this though. Oh, I never turned that on. Oh well. Get that guy off and get this guy off. There's 18, so we could go ahead and get this guy off. APU stop. And master can come off as well. Sweet. Been pretty good. It's been stressed a week, but I'm back flying this week, so looking forward to it. That's exciting. Yeah, literally this whole week, I would either go to school, come home and be like, I want to stream, but I'm just not in the mood. I would go to school, come home and be like, I'm playing tennis today. Or I would go to school, come home and be like, I have a flight. That's what I was doing all week. I was just hanging out, playing tennis or flying. Good thing though, I got my check ride finally scheduled officially again. Should be on the 13th. Now literally the only possible outcome could be, or not like the outcome of the check ride, but of the day. It either can be a great sunny day and I could actually go flying, or it can be raining or some crap. So we'll see. Hopefully I get a day where it's nice and clear, because technically you could fly in the rain and all that crap, but I want it to be a nice perfect day outside for the check ride to make it as easy as possible. So I'm not fighting the airplane. I'm hoping by it. If I did great in the mock, he said, because our mock check ride took 3 weekends to do, because the guy that does it is the main guy that runs our whole flight school, and he only works at my flight school on the weekends. So the first day we did the oral, and then we were going to go out and do the flight. The problem was the plane was having an issue with the comm button. So essentially we couldn't hear each other in the cockpit, and the pilot side push the talk button didn't work. So that wasn't going to work. So we said, all right, we'll scratch it. We'll fly next weekend. We came the next weekend, and the plane didn't have oil, so we had to go find oil. That took like 30 minutes. And then when we get into the plane, we're ready to go fly. The instructor realized that the squawk code, 'cause I was telling him this as well, but I think he's the one that mainly cares about it compared to other CFIs, which I mean is a good, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing that they don't, but a lot of our planes with like deferred squawks, they leave the squawk number on there no matter if it's been cleared or not. So he noticed that, and he was like, yeah, we're probably gonna have to go fix that. So that took another 30 minutes to figure out why there's 7 different squawk numbers on the airplane that didn't correlate to anything. So we're trying to make sure those were good, which actually I think is part of it being airworthy, so that makes sense. And then we got to fly, but because it was freaking an hour and 15 minutes delayed, we didn't get to finish everything. So then yesterday I had to go and do 1 lap around the pattern to show my landing, because we had to do soft fields. That was the last thing I had to do. And when I tell you it was the dumbest flight I've ever done, it's kind of funny, but it was so dumb. I drove to the airport. My parents drove me to the airport. I pre-flighted the plane. I got in the plane, did 1 lap around the pattern, did a soft field landing, and then parked the plane, shut it down, and went home. I'm about to send the screenshot of it, dude. It was great. That was literally the best thing I've done all week. Hold on, here you go. Let's go. Boom. Let's open back up Discord here. And I'll show y'all what we're looking at. Dude, it was great. I find that hilarious. Look at this. Flight time, 5 minutes. What is this? I drove 25 minutes to the airport to pre-flight for 15, to taxi down, do the run-up for 5, and then do 1 pattern for 5 and taxi back. That was $60, 0.3. 0.3 logged for $60. That's crazy, bro. But I find that funny. I mean, I was upset at the time because I was like, dude, there's no shot I'm doing this when I could have my check ride today. But it's fine. Extra practice doesn't hurt. All right, let's start a descent, by the way. We're probably really high. Let's go and do... Actually, no. We're not high because we're going to be doing this whole... I'm going to do something sketch. Because I forgot. This wants me to go all the way over to... let me just start descending while we're talking. This wanted me to do the route where I fly over to Fort Myers and then I come into Naples. But we're landing on runway 23. Oh, that's fine. We'll do it. We'll go over Fort Myers and then we'll turn and loop it back around. I could do that. That's fine. Never mind. If the weather is great at DP, you have no margin for error. Oh, true. Actually, make a good point. True. So get a little bit of something in there. I see what you mean. I did my PPO check ride with a 25 knot gusty wind and like 30-degree weather. Jesus, Jordan. At that, with the first time I flew with Ludix, I was going to do my solo cross country last week, but the plane went right into 100 an hour right before my flight. That sucks. Always something like that, bro. Yeah, I'm really liking how AutoFPS is making my sim look right now. Oh man, what's up, MYNN? How you doing? Flew a 7.5 and the wiper fell off, and then I had a 757 AOGD because the nose rooster wasn't working and had to divert a 7.6 because of a smoke smell. Is this real life or is this in a simulator? Actually, his are Jesus. Okay. That's insane to me. Oh, were you not here for it? It was basically because the check pilot at my flight school, which is like the lead CFI at my flight school, he only works weekends. And so for my mock check ride, we kept running into obstacles, which kept delaying our efficiency in the check that we were doing that day. So we didn't get through everything. So I had to book out this weekend, which was supposed to be my check ride, to do 1 landing, which was a soft build landing, to show him that I knew how to do it. So he could like check off that he saw me do he saw me do a short field landing and I can do a short field landing. And that's why I went to the airport. I pre-flighted, I got in the plane, did my short field landing, and then went home. Paid $60 for that 1 landing too. It was a good one though. I'll take it. It wasn't a bad landing. Gusting 30, jeez. Schmidt check as well. Shaw. I told them I have 2K hours in Microsoft when your first flight was your solo flight. I see. That's true, JD. That's true. I got you, JD. That's like Wick with his 2 logged flights and 3.5 hours logged, saying his check ride is tomorrow. And it is indeed a check ride because he had to schedule it. That's what makes it a check ride, guys. If you have to schedule your lesson, that makes it a check ride. That's how it works. For any of you guys that were a little confused. Yeah, bro, that looks so much better now, bro. Because my ortho used to look so bad because of freaking, dynamic settings. That looks so nice, dude. Finally, bro. I don't know, guys. I really want to delete 2020. It's just I don't want to get rid of my 7.3s. That's the problem. Back in 18, though, so we'll start up this APU. You got on a 737 or 757-300 from Orlando to Atlanta? Nice. Or is that's what you're gonna do? Trying to find some quick ups out of Midway and back tomorrow on the 700. Any ideas? Looking for around an hour and a half. Go to Columbus. Midway to Columbus is always a good one. Yeah, we're at 15. I'm gonna start dropping it now. Let's get it 3,000 feet per minute down here. Let's go nav, arrival. Wait, sorry, wrong thing. Performance, landing. It's 27 degrees Celsius outside. Altimeter is 299.03. And the winds are gonna be, ooh, they changed. 160 at 6 now. What runways can I use again? Navigraph. And we'll look for it. Was my music that loud, by the way? Was I like blasting music? I just realized it was at 20 something. KAPF. And let's go taxi airport. So I planned for 2-3. We also have a 5,000 foot runner, which is 1-4 and 3-2. 1-4 is the best one we got. We'll do, we'll stick with 2-3. We'll just have a little cross. That's fine. All right, so we're going next. It's going to be dry. 35 landing data. Yeah, so it's a 4-knot tailwind, 4-knot cross. So, I mean, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Actually, it's 160 at 6. I put the winds in right? Hold on. Yeah, 160 at 6. And I have a 4-knot tailwind? Ow. Okay, you know what, fine. We're taking 2-3 still. That's fine. And we'll come in 123, 118 in the VRF. Sweet. We're at 11. Let's keep it going all the way down to 3. Vertical speed, and we'll drop it down. Theo, ugly? Damn, bro. What is 07FA? It's Ocean Reef Club Airport. Columbus is the icon. Oh yeah, CMH. Yep, KCMH. Dynamic settings. It's in the 2024 settings, so it's literally just a thing that says dynamic, which is a built-in auto FPS for the sim. But what that does, it does a little bit more than what auto FPS can do. So it changes building textures, terrain level of detail textures, object textures on your airplane. It does everything. So the main issue with that, I mean, it's the pros of it is it gives you really great performance, obviously. The con is that it makes your sim look like crap, especially with ortho. It has to take a second to load in if you look at it and stuff of that nature. So I finally figured out how to get rid of it. Or not get rid of it, but not use it and still get good frames with auto FPS. All right, I'm actually just gonna go straight in for the arrival. I don't really need to do this whole thing. Sweet. And what's the iCal here? Let's go. Oh, Miami Center. Oh no, that's Miami Tower. I was like, what? APF. 128.5. 128.5. Sweet. Good MCO after? No, sir, Beanie. Just this is the last leg of the day. Just kidding. No, you're good, bro. I would turn it off straight off. Like I said, what I did is I turned it off and then messed with auto FPS to get some good settings that would run the sim, but also not kill my performance. But yeah, turn it off. You don't want it on. Park at Naples Aviation. Where that at? Bomb threat holding area. Where's Naples? Is that, I'm guessing this place right here? It's by Alpha 4. Okay, so it is this place. Sweet. Yeah, I got you, Pilot F. I'll send them in the Discord after end stream. Lotto, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Go and spam those my guys into welcomes. Appreciate you for renewing your membership. You're talking about what is dynamic settings? Is that what you were asking? In April traffic station 125, Romeo Hotel is going to be about 25 to the northeast of the airfield. Going to be inbound for the visual 2-3. We'll call it established. Naples. Yeah, I'll send them once I end stream. I got you. Yeah, my issue with it before was because I really loved what dynamic setting did for my performance, but I didn't like what it did to my sim because it made it look like crap. but I updated my DLSS files, updated the FrameGen files, and then I used these settings I'll send in the Discord for auto FPS, and I get the same performance now, and it just looks a lot better. Great. United is better than Delta? Absolutely not. But look how good that looks, though, dude. Look at that. That looks awesome. You're saying something about your sim not looking good without FPS? No, same with dynamic settings. With dynamic settings, it didn't look good. All right, cool. I'm gonna get rid of the overlay, and we'll get flight recorder ready to go. This is my last landing of the night, and we'll call it a night, guys. Once we land. Yeah, there you go. It didn't pop up the first time. Sweet. All right, redirect heading. We use VNAV here. And we'll let VNAV do what it wants. Let's go manage speed. We're gonna slow it down 230. Actually, let's do 225. Let's go approach. And currently I'm on the R9 for 2-3, but we're gonna take it in visually. I'd be at 2100 right here. I'm way too high. Go vertical speed and cake it down. There you go. Set approach mode while we're at it. Same, we're okay, so we'll see. All right, music is coming off, face cam's off, and here we go. Naples traffic, Citation 5, Romeo Hotels, 12.5 out for the visual 2-3, Naples. Yeah, we'll see. I'm supposed to be at 1600 by this next waypoint. It says I'm established on a glide path. We'll see what it does here. Coming up on a 10-mile final. Slow it down. Let's get it 180. Actually, 175 will work a little bit better. Get a notch out. Now let's go ahead and go to performance, landing. Landing data, and we need 122 again. Sweet. You turn dynamic settings off. JEX is for 2024 only, and literally all you have to do is you go in to your settings and you go to the graphics settings, which is the first page, and you just hit dynamic setting. You uncheck it. That's all you got to do. Just settings, the very first pop-up, which is graphics settings, dynamic settings, and then just uncheck it. All you got to do. All right, we're gonna find our approach here because I'm up on a 5-mile final, 122. And I'll go and start the replay here. This is an awesome final, by the way, with this like forest we're flying over. Naples, Citation 5, Romeo Hotels, 5 out for the visual, 2-3, Naples. Yeah, look at that, look at that, dude. That looks so good.
Naples, Rockfish 441, 2 miles out.
This looks really, really, really cool. All right, seatbelt signs should have already been on. I don't think they were. This is coming on. I'll get these guys on as well. Sweet. What's up, Small? My favorite bald streamer, Lord. How you been, my guy? Hopefully you've been well this week. Gonna have to turn that off then for 274. Yeah, definitely shut that down. If you join the Discord, I can show you how if you're still confused. Flaps are full now. And I want to do some flying here, so let's put this on the airport info. And we're going to take over the airplane. Naples, Citation 5, Romeo Hotels, 3 miles out for the visual 2-3, Naples. Yeah, we got the replay on. It's been recording for like the past 2 minutes. It's already on. Appreciate y'all telling me though. Doing excellent, Lord. Dude, this thing flies so good in 24, bro. Flies so nice. Why is that control tower like 80 feet up in the air though? What's up with that? Ooh. Caught a little wind there. Naples 5, Romeo Hotel, short final 23, Naples. Oh, there's the damn helicopter. Oh my gosh, land. I'm going around. Why am I floating?
Naples 815 Bravo is about 8 out. Busy on active 3.
Alright, it's a positive gear out. Dude, like, what the hell? I can't tell if I just have such a...
with that float?
I can't tell if I just have like a crazy high freaking nose up trim or something, but it is ridiculous to me. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll just fly a random heading here to help me out. Auto thoughts come back on. And go back up to 3,000. Heading mode, autopilot. Help me out. Alright, we'll try this again here. Dude, like, what the crap? That's terrible. Give him 220. I'll do 230. Alright, wrap that heading back around. And if it was 5 Romeo Hotel, went around. We're gonna do right traffic for the visual 230 again. Naples. Jesus, man. That's great. Like, I've done that every landing now. I did one good landing, and then every other landing I've done is just a complete float. I'm not even flaring. I quite literally am bringing the nose up like inches, like centimeters. And then I'm realizing it drops, so I bring it up a little bit more.
Bravo 5 out.
Alright, we'll see what we can do next time. This thing, I don't know if it's the update or if it's because it's my first time flying it in 24, but it feels really good. It's just I'm floating the crap out of it. Got a little boat in the water over there too. So just smack it, it's so weird. Dude, I'm not trying to smack it, but I'm also not trying to
Enable protection the
whole runway like I just did. I'll try it again. Let's reprogram for it. Let's also fly a heading of do 0. I feel like 040 for now, or 045. All right, let's try that again. Let's go. Arrival. Runway 23. RNAV 23 vectors. Arrival. Activate. Nothing's changed in the performance department, so we'll go landing. That's all the same. That's all the same. Landing data coming in again at 122. All right, let's try this again. I definitely would, dude. I absolutely would. I'll make it a lot better. Man, that looks crazy. Look at that. Naples 5 Romeo Hotels, right downwind for the visual 23. Naples. Alright, let's see if I can do a little bit better. Flight 042. Alright, I'm gonna scoot myself in a little bit, so we'll go. Nope, that's not the right knob. Let's get 2,000 in. Vertical speed it down. About 900 feet per minute. My speeds give me 200. Actually, go 190. 185. That's a little bit better. I chose the speed. I was like, hey, we can do a little slower. Yeah, a little slower, a little slower. All right, Aaron, I'm timing you out, dude, because you spammed Delta sucks 35 times, bro. Cool. I don't know if you're trying to, like, get at me or get at this other dude, but I don't care. So please shut up. Thank you. You did not know, Sectown. You're just a fake viewer. That's okay, though. All right, let's try this again, boys. Hopefully I don't jack this up like I just did. I'm really liking this Citation, though, man. It's always... I think this update made it even better for me, bro. Very, very nice aircraft. He's not a fan of the Delta 321. I don't know if he's just trying to be funny, but he said it like 7 times and then said it another 20 times. I'm like, all right, dude, you can shut up now. And he just kept going, so I timed him out. All right, let's go and go direct. Let's throw it into Tapu and nav. Naples traffic, Citation 5, Romeo Hotels, turning right base to final for the visual 2-3, Naples. Oh, I definitely am gonna get the Falcon. You gotta teach me how to fly it though. I gotta learn the proper flows and all the goodies. Gotta hook me up. This is looking so good. I'm sorry, I miss my ortho looking so nice because in 2020 my ortho looked amazing. And now it finally looks amazing in 24 again. I'm so happy. I need to add a missed approach procedure to the FMS, otherwise it's really good. True. Appreciate you stopping in, Michael, as well. Hopefully everything's going well. And that was definitely a pilot error landing, but I'm a little confused on the why it was that bad of a float. It's crazy to me. We'll see. It looks a bit intimidating. It's just a lot of buttons, but honestly, it's not that hard. It's like the MD-11. The MD-11 looks really intimidating, but it's a pretty simple airplane to fly. Make sure to start recording. I restarted it. When I hit my top of the descent, I'm gonna start the new recording, just so it's not like a giant 10-minute long clip. All right, how far? A little under 10. About some flaps. All right, let's try this again here, guys. Jeez, bro. I streamed some fireworks and planes flying from my hotel balcony. Had 12 people watching at one time, most I've ever had, and it wasn't a flight sim stream. Well, there you go, Beanie. That's exciting. Oh no, I mean I have it saved right now. It's currently saved. But I just started the new one. It's just like, look at the trees and everything out here, bro. Like, this is like, wow. That looks nice, man. All right, we'll start slowing it down even more. Naples 5, Romeo Hotels, about 5 out for the visual 2-3, Naples. Gonna start slowing it to final, get 122. I hope. Let's see what we can do here. Better start turning me in. There we go. That's what I was about to say. All right, dropping the gear. Got that new recording going. Here we go. Let's see what we got. And I'll take over the airplane again. I'm gonna trim really far nose down here, so I really got a flare. There we go. Not that much, but enough. The wind shear, wind shear. You say that 200 MBS of download speed is good enough for 2024? I honestly don't know what's good enough for 2024 anymore, because honestly, you could just run it like you run 2020. Like, I just downloaded all the airports and I downloaded all my airplanes, and then I only stream ortho. So if you do it that way, it should be fine if you could do it fine on 2020. If you're planning to stream literally everything in the sim, then it might be a little bit of an issue. But other than that, if you just do what I do, download the main stuff like the airplanes and the airports, and then just stream ortho, you'll be fine. Naples Citation 5, Romeo Hotel is short final 2-3 Naples. No, sir, car washing. This will be the last one of the night, my guy. There we go. Reverse is up. Nose down softly. Dude, it feels really, really good to flare. It's almost too good. It's very weird flaring like this in a simulator. I like it though. That's nice. Alright, finally, you got it down. A little bit firmer than I want it to, just because I didn't time that flare perfectly, but that's okay. Alright, versus can come back in. Welcome to Naples, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the handling of this airplane actually taxis like an airplane now. It's very, very smooth. You can't just straighten out the nose gear instantly and stuff like that. It's great. All right, we'll clean it up. Awesome, man. Naples 5 Romeo Hotels cleared 2-3, taxiing to FBO Naples. It is every game. We just don't have a scenery for it, but this is. Got a question starting on VATSIM because 𝐓𝐸𝐸 is getting free AI ATC. My question is how and where do you get your arrival information when you're still on the ground at the original airport? That's all through SimBrief, man. You got to make a SimBrief flight plan. And then from there, basically just the controllers will, you upload that SimBrief flight plan to the VATSIM website, and those controllers can see what you filed, and they can make changes as necessary, but usually they'll just keep what you have. And then, yeah, just that's where you get your arrival and departures and all that. So it's just SimBrief. It's always a helicopter, bro. It ain't never not a helicopter. That's not English, but oh well. All right, taxi lights on, landing lights off. Anti-collision can stay on, but strobes can come off. Recock stays on, and seatbelts and navs stay on as well. Awesome, guys. I think that was a good stream back. A little bit chaotic, but that's all good. I think you probably could snow. I don't think a monitor really affects if you can run the sim or not. It just might not look as good. Alright, we're gonna have to cross our runway here. I need to cross 3-2 at Alpha. So we'll keep it rolling. Also, they got differential brake taxiing right now. I'm literally staying center by just tapping the left and right brake. This is awesome. And Naples traffic, the Citation 5 Romeo Hotel is going to be crossing 3-2 Alpha, continuing Alpha to the FBO. Naples. I'm just going to say we're clear. I'm not even going to look. Strobe lights. Keeping it efficient today. And Naples 5 Romeo Hotel is clear of 3-2 Naples. Strobe lights back off. I wouldn't say you don't need a gaming PC to run 2024, but you don't need a great monitor for Microsoft. The monitor is really just, it's an output, so it's what you see. So I mean, obviously the better monitor you get, the better it will look, but I don't think you'd need a gaming monitor for that. You could probably just use a normal Dell monitor. What did he say now? Delta sucks? Okay, I'm banning him. You need to shut the hell up, bro. See it. I'm not trying to be mean to you, dude, but I just don't give a hell. So, yeah. Please stop. See it. Have a good day. Come back with another account. Say Delta sucks. That one gets banned too, and then you're just wasting your time. So, have fun. I don't think he's trolling me. He's just being stupid. There's like an argument over United versus Delta, and he said Delta sucks, and somebody said United sucks, and he's just been spamming. He's just been spamming. Delta sucks. Delta sucks. Delta sucks. Delta sucks. Delta sucks. Just over and over and over again. Jesus. I saw ISHSB the other day at Magic Kingdom in Orlando. He was streaming too. Nice. There you go, man. That's pretty sick. Cool, man. I'm gonna go and disconnect off of VATSIM. Do appreciate you guys that flew with me. I was gonna shut the plane off and open the door and all that, but I don't have GSX. We'll just set it up in a landing configuration, and we'll check out the replays. Yeah, seatbelts, anti-collision. There you go. Okay, flaps are coming out. That's all looking good. I'll get the music back up, and I'll show you guys our landing that we had today. Not a bad landing, I hope. I didn't even see it actually. That was pretty good. Negative 198 at 99 Gs. I don't know what it is, dude. I just really cannot land this airplane right now. It flies so good though. Like, I'm not mad at how it flies. It's just the pilot's having issues right now. Sweet. All right, that looks good. I'm off of that. Some off of that. Off of that. Sweet. And we'll go ahead and load the replay from here. Audio can come down a little bit more. There you go. Let's check this out. Let's see the float. I don't have the float stay, but I have this landing. And by the way, as we're doing this, I'm gonna mess with Atmos settings real quick. Let's load the AB Atmos preset here. And then I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. There you go. I think that looks a little bit better. It was a little bit dark before. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Any landing you walk away from is a good landing, true destination. The Delta livery has a lot of good special liveries, and United has a good livery as well. I'll be honest with you, Delta's liveries are, man, they just started doing a lot more special liveries. And to be honest with you, most of those special liveries are all Team USA stuff. So, hey, on the 1,000-footers, I'll take it. Like I said, I just timed that flare wrong, because usually you want a nice flare, a small float, and then you just touch down. That was like a flare and a hover for a second. Yeah, they just started doing special liveries. And like I said, they're literally, most of them are all like for Team USA and the Olympics. I think they have like one or two that's not, and that's for Cancer and the 100 years. That's all their liveries. Oh, and LA 28, but again, that's Olympics as well, so. Live tomorrow, I'm gonna try to be live tomorrow, Aiden. And again, I wanna do some GA tomorrow. I just have to, I wanna make it a nice organized stream where I have a plane that I know how to actually fly. I have some airports that are gonna have pretty good sceneries, as well as, you know, just, you know, an airport that I could fly into, like a scenery of some sort. And then I wanna have, hopefully maybe a controller or two can get on for us. So I'm planning to be live tomorrow with GA. If it's not GA, it's just gonna be a normal stream. Oh, it definitely is, Michael. Like I said, this is my first time flying it since this update, and also my first time doing a full flight with it in 2024. So it is very, very nice to fly. It's just very hard to try to get a hang of this thing right now. CRJ win. That's probably what we'll do if we don't do a GA tomorrow. I was looking at doing some CRJ flying. So if we don't do a GA stream, we'll do a citation, or not citation, a CRJ. What's ACK? That's a Lindbergh, or a Lindbergh Alps? No, not MKE, bro. Jesus, it's such a scuffed airport. We could do some United. I wouldn't mind doing United. Oh, it's Nantucket. There's a scenery. I could do that. I haven't flown out of Newark in God knows how long, so that'll be a good one. That actually didn't look too bad in the cabin. That looked like a normal landing in the cabin. Start again about how do you get your arrival runway, etc. Like the ILS approach with Highland 2. From what I'm aware, some Reef can't give you that info. I'm guessing it's what the meets are at the arrival. Oh, you're like choosing which actual arrival you want? I mean, most of the time, how it goes, at least for me and most other pilots, is I'll look at the wind. Like for me, SimReef gives me my runways. It'll tell me I'm using runway 23 or I'm using 15, something like that. However, the type of arrival I take would be based off of this. If it's favoring that runway, okay, does it have an ILS? No. Does it have an RNAV? Yes. Okay, I'm using the RNAV. If it doesn't have anything, then I'm taking it visually with vectors. So I mean, SimReef will tell you the runway and they'll tell you your star if it has a star, but when it comes to like choosing if it's the ILS or the RNAV or anything, that's just your preference or what the ATC controller would give you on VATSIM. New Orleans lakefront, I guarantee they don't have a scenery. Do they have CRJs there though? C8, appreciate you stopping in, man. Yeah, you got that freight. Just to keep it simple, VATSIM, usually if there's a controller, they'll clear you for the RNAV or they'll clear you for the ILS. If there's no controller, it's just based off of what you want. And again, SimReef would usually tell you your runway you're using, not what type of approach, but the runway, and then it should tell you a star that you could take if there's one available for that runway and your rate of flight, obviously. Get this side too. Yeah, this is looking very nice, bro. I'm so glad I got this working now. You've flown a Newark to ACK back in the sim at least 5 times with the 550, such a cool route. I don't think I've ever touched the 550. I really don't understand why they have to name it something different. It's a CRJ 700, just with a different seating config. Like I literally always thought it was a smaller CRJ. I thought it was like a CRJ 200 or something, just a little bit bigger. But there's no differences in the size. It's just the freaking cabin layout. In my opinion, I hate that, but that's fine. I'll get it here. Let's go camera. Go reset position. And by the way, I'm going to show you guys something here in a second. Because like I said, they edited the lighting of this airplane. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Just hop off a lock mode. I'll just show you this way. They edited the lighting of this aircraft with this update. And in 2024, I don't know about 2020. In 2024, it looks insane, dude. Look at that. Dude, that looks beautiful. That is nice. I just love how in 2024 you can really see the lighting. The strobe in the back too. That looks good. Anyways, sorry. I just had to show you all that. I thought that was really, really cool. All right, let's go boom. I'm gonna get it back to flashbang. I'm gonna get it back to like here, that's fun. And then we'll get the replay going. All right, bottom mode, lock mode, control W. Set it up about something around here would be cool. Adjust it real quick, make it look a little bit nicer. And cool, we're in motion. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it to this angle and we'll be good. ATCs compared to almost 70. And SkyOS and GoJet operate them for both Delta Connection and United Express. I mean, I bet as a passenger it's a lot better, but just the fact that they named it something, I don't know. If you name them how they already are named, like CRJ 700 is smaller than, ooh, this ortho looks bad. Like the 700 smaller than the 900, the 900 smaller than the 1000. When you name it like that and then randomly name one the 550 and it's not bigger or smaller, it's just a seating config, it gets weird to me. I don't know. Hi from Louisiana. What's up, Mr. Jasper? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Hopefully you're doing well, catching us at the end of the stream, but hope you had a good evening. I got you, bros. Tell me the name of it. Actually, no, it's probably one of the first ones, isn't it? If you just uploaded it. I could test it out. The only issue I've had with some of these presets are like people either make them too grayscaled or they're just too bright or they're just like too blue. Like there's no in between. That's why I like the Lupos in 2020. Because his is just like a nice realistic preset that keeps it bright but also keeps it like in a and like a hue of brightness, so it's not always super shiny. Like when the sun when the sun comes out and the clouds come out, it kind of makes it darker, but not like pitch black. It's hard to explain, but he took a nice time making it, and it looked really, really good. Just search up Aviation Bears. Got you, man. Kind of boring without having to go to school. Don't get me wrong though, I like having a long weekend trip. Honestly, that's me right now, dude. Just trying to enjoy the rest of my senior year, bro. I don't love going to school, but I will say I really wish I was at my school I'm at now for all of my high school career, just because a public school is so much better than a private school for, I think, the social interaction. Education is definitely a private school, but I mean, it is so entertaining to go to school and see people argue, or, you know, just drama happening. Not always like fighting, but just something's going on. There's always something happening. I love that. It's great. Yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy that last year, man. Taking it in one by one. I think it's when the ortho is like just... honestly, I don't even know myself. I can't even tell you. Welcome back, Bone. Ending the stream, but hello. All right, let's bring it out to about here. That's far enough. Came in pretty quick. Sim volume's coming up. Music's off. And let's go ahead and play our outro music, man. Get this thing on the road. That was a little bit of a somewhat chaotic stream, but I had fun. Again, I do appreciate you guys all tuning back in. I know it's been 8 days since our last live stream, but like I said, I just didn't feel like streaming. Was playing tennis or just hanging out, just doing my thing, chilling, taking a quick break. But yeah, we will be hopefully going live again tomorrow. I'm trying to do GA. If it's not GA, we'll probably fly the CRJ, do a quick little hop with it with United. I'm guessing that's what we're doing. Ending the stream at 90 likes again. Really do appreciate you guys all stopping back in, and hopefully we'll have a smoother stream and a better stream tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. Peace.